It's all I ever wanted. Hey. All love, my respect. It's all I ever wanted. I want it. Never get my tooth. Drip like came from the zoo. Net look like I went to the South Pole and I jumped in the pool. I ain't never been a type of nigga you were in the street like a fool. Had your ass in the crosshair while you steady thinking that it cool. Used to want free my neck in a green roll leg and the whole shit flood with diamonds. Ran to the back of them both at once, got called that perfect timing. Tell me a nigga who say he help, I show you a goddamn liar. There's no one passing me no water. I'm walking through that fire. Just in case. It got a different taste. Running around the city doing what it takes. And I still don't give two fucks. I'm just trying to get some places. On my neck. It's all I ever wanted. I'm on it. All of my respect. It's all I ever wanted. I'm on it. Hey, drop it and stop it. Hey, whoa, drop it and stop it. Whoa, drop it and stop it. Hey, what the fuck going on? Hey, what's happening? It is your boy Tru Wealth. I am the mathematician. I am Tru Wealth, and we are back up through here. Happy Monday, everybody. Shout out to all of our Drop It or Stop It legends who have already been checking in. I see you. Shout out to everybody who's rocking with us on the Instagram and on the YouTube. You know what time it is, man. Hey.
Locked in.
We locked in, man. What's up? We up through there, man. So you know what time it is, and you know who I am. I am the boy Tru Wealth, the mathematician. You know what I'm saying? I got the boy Fame, the Nero, in the building with me.
You already know what's going on, man. We back.
I got Kasim in here with me.
Gang, what's up?
I got Mickey S in here with me.
I want to say that, gang. I want to say that.
I got Candy in here with me.
What is going on?
And I got that boy DJ London.
What's happening?
Yeah, we ready to kill shit again this week, man. So look it, like I said, happy Monday. Appreciate everybody who's rocking with us, man. And we finna get straight into this thing.
We starting with a beat?
I don't know. We're gonna start.
That would be nice.
Is you trying to give me like a hint to start with a beat?
That's what it sounds like.
Wink.
Okay, fine. Then we shall.
You know that always gets us going.
We shall start with the beat.
We shall start with the beat. So, the first joint of the night is a beat by that boy Glacier Productions. Shout out to the boy Glacier, been sending beats.
Glacier.
Sending them heat, man. Right. Trying to get them glaciers on my neck, you feel me? So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get with Glacier if you want to get some glaciers on your neck, you feel me? So, Glacier Productions. This joint right here is called All That Capping. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go. So London, what you think, man?
Shit was hard. It was saucy, but I say the instruments need a little reverb, a little more sauce to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the 808s and the clickety clacks.
Yes.
What would they true say? But I mean, I'll drop it. I'll drop some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit,
So it is a drop it to you?
Yeah, it's a drop it.
Okay.
Man. Shit slap, man.
Candy.
I mean, it's really gonna have to be a stop it for me because I was waiting for that boom. I was waiting for that I was waiting on something to make me go. Like, make me want to drop. I mean, the 808 was alright, but it wasn't hitting. It wasn't booming. I need that boom, that hit something to make me want to flow on the verse. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Mickey?
Yeah, I see what you're saying because it was. I mean, it definitely had some bass to it, but it's that I don't know, like the climax of the song.
Yeah,
you know, like you're really looking for like that climax of the song. So, but I'm sorry, I'm still gonna drop it because I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, on my behalf, it's a drop, but I mean, it's just one of those beats where it's a drop, but it's going to take whatever artist that gets on it
To snap on that.
to snap on that shit
Yeah.
and really make you understand why it was a drop so much. It's not like one of those, unanimous, this shit's crazy.
Definitely.
But it is a beat that is definitely has a lot of potential to it. So I feel like I like the fact that it doesn't have a lot of stuff going on. I actually do like the fact that it doesn't have too much going on as far as the sounds itself. But when it comes down to the to the overall record, I feel like it's one of those things that it could be better. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, Kasim, what you think?
I drop it. I like the melody, but that's about it. Like she said, there was no drop in it. I felt like the sounds could have been updated a little bit better. Yeah, so.
Okay, and Fame De Niro.
I mean, I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much true on that. It won't take that particular artist. For me, that was like a Dolph type beat.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like, Dolph, because he got that personality, the ad, he got that sound that'll bring that out. Because all that like that Candyland type melody in the background, you know what I'm saying? He flowed typically off them type of tracks. So for that reason, yeah, I would drop it because I could see a major artist of his caliber on it. But if the 808s had been hit a little harder, that would have did the record a lot more justice. But
I can definitely dig that. Well, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. So the next record we finna play is by the boy Shez. That boy Shez. This joint's called produced by Shoutout Magnolia. So let us know what you think of this.
That's what it called?
Like huh? Like huh?
Huh?
Like huh? So the boy Shez. Yeah, that boy Shez. Produced by Shoutout Magnolia. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Send it to my crib, not to where I live. The other spot, you know the spot. Send it and I swoop it. Buy it by the cutest. Yeah, that's what I usually do. That loud, pretty potent, see the scent like I'm Scooby-Doo. Don't know what sense to put my trust into, so I hover through. Elevated, potent flavor option. Always pick a few. Take off like I'm cooling as soon as I hit it. And my homie thumbs me up, say he gon' send it. Yeah, for real. Hey, Kush make you say, like I said, smell so lot of real science.
Okay, so Fame, what you think of that?
That beat grabbed the fuck out of me.
I wasn't even listening to the lyrics.
That,
I ain't gonna count.
like, I was paying homie some attention. Like it's one of them song swag type, you know. So somebody on here talking about he sound like OJ Juice Man. You know what I'm saying? He do got that.
Hey, okay.
He kind of like got minus the ad lib. He do kind of got the OJ. You know what I'm saying? You know the OJ sound or whatnot. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think he needs some more his engineering, for as you know, what I'm saying, the mix on the record, I feel like could have been better. But the concept of what he was going with the record, I think is cool. But I'm gonna stop it only because I think he can get back in the lab and you know what I'm saying, tighten up on that mix. And if he tighten up on that mix, then he got you.
Okay, Kasim.
I think I'm gonna drop it because I think it was a dope record. I think it was cool for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear nothing wrong with the engineering on it too much. That's just me though. But yeah, for me, I drop it.
All right, so on my behalf, all right, so what I heard is not necessarily that it needed a better mix so much that it needed to master. It needed its master.
Yeah.
So like I could, you know, the one thing you could tell is that it didn't have that full body that it really needed. To me, that's what it seemed like. It was missing that full body, so it didn't have the proper master on it. But I liked the song. I thought it was a dope record. I liked the juice that he had. Like that shit was saucy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
most definitely.
the beat was very unorthodox and different. It wasn't just like any regular trap beat that goes on. You know what I'm saying? So I liked it. I actually appreciate different music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the artists who are doing records on different stuff too. You feel me? To me, that's a definite drop. Just get it mastered on my bad.
I'm so sorry to clear my voice like that, but yeah, I did a lot of what you were saying. I'm gonna stop it because I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, take this and run with it as far as a challenge. Feel like Simon again already. Second song, third song. It wasn't interesting enough for me. You know what I'm saying? And interesting, I mean that technically, like the beat was dope, but once again, the mastering wasn't there. I feel like you could have done more with your voice or lyrics. Like, it was a dope beat. That is one of those beats that somebody will just drop it just because of the beat, but I don't think it was interesting enough.
Candy.
For me as well, it'd have to be a stop it. I think for me personally, it's mainly the mastering. It sounded like something somebody was joking around with. I mean, like we said, we had that upbeat beat going. That beat was hard. That beat was hard. I ain't gonna lie. You wrote it. You did the best you can with it. But I would just say find somebody that will master that song a lot better, and it'll be a drop it for me. But as for now, it's a stop it.
Okay, and DJ London.
Same situation. I say get the shit mastered. It's missing that. It's missing that shit. That shit naked right now. You know what I'm saying? Get some clothes on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Write that bitch down one time in some Versace. You know what I'm saying?
Like, can she at least have a robe? Can she have a robe?
Or something, you know what I mean? That shit naked, you know what I mean? So,
right.
I say stop it too. You know what I'm talking about?
I can dig that. Rain steps in the building already.
I'm always
Can I
there,
say
right?
all females have makeup done tonight? That's dope.
Hey.
Oh, I took your thunder?
Sorry.
What?
I'm
No.
sorry. You
What?
say it.
What? No, I
You
wasn't.
say it.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh.
No, I was gonna say she the only one late. Everybody else is
I'm
30
always
minutes
late.
early.
Oh man!
always
Oh, it would be the night when everybody showed up 30 minutes
Right,
early.
everybody. Sorry.
Dang, Rain.
It's fine.
All right, so yeah, the next record in like I said, shout out to all of our Drop It or Stop It legends. Shout out to everybody who's rocking with us and who's been on here. Titus, I see you. Clipper Cannon, I see you. Freaking E, look, I see all y'all. I see all y'all. Bug, I see you. Motherfucker, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? God damn it. But yeah, hell yeah, I appreciate y'all. And look, at everybody who been rocking with us last night, you already know what time it is. I'm finna play y'all shit too, man. So if you didn't get a chance to send it, and you did, because there's a few artists who I know didn't send their music from last night, or if they did, they sent it like late today, as if somebody's still gonna be checking that shit. Yeah.
Should we mention Lit Life right now?
Go
Should
ahead.
you do? No, you do it.
No,
No,
Ziggy,
you do
it.
it. You say it faster than me.
She always throw it in the segue, but then don't want to freaking finish.
Cause I don't say it fast enough.
So, all right. So everybody who goes on Lit Life and who watches us on Lit Life has a guaranteed shot to get their music played on Drop It or Stop It. So if you watch Lit Life and you participate with us and you engage in the stuff that we're talking about on there, we will rock with you too. So
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
definite guarantee.
A little
So,
bit.
the next record we finna play is
Say
by
baby.
Almighty Cash. This joint right here is called How I Feel. Let us know what you think of this. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
Where is everybody going?
Miss Mike.
All of them that left, y'all. Everybody. What's up, everybody?
Think I'm joking, boy, this shit is real. Lost a lot of niggas in the field, so you can't tell me how to fucking feel. I'm at 19, have a meal, so I'ma run until I get a meal. Fucking niggas, man, it's how I feel. Smoke a pound, man, it's how I feel. Do it's real while I'm over pill. Think I'm joking, boy, this shit is real. Lost a lot of niggas in the field, so you can't tell me how to fucking feel. I'm at 19, have a meal, so I'ma run until I get a meal. I want your blood for the P's and O's. That bitch shit on me like that's enough. Then I take on like a uniform. When they call it, I just say hello. Look at my nigga in on the road. You got no cash, nigga, adios. I got that bitch when I'm smoking dope. I got that dope that'll make you choke. I got that dope that'll break you down. I got some niggas that like to squirt it. Some of them think on that time I feel. They gave my 130, this isn't real. They gave my 170 for the gang. Nigga get money, you see him change. I get that back and I'm still the same. You know that feeling that a nigga get. To walk in the store with this bit of check. I kill everything that I gotta get. Just like these niggas, I like to flex. The only thing is that I do it best. Jump on the tech, I don't need no vest. I tell your blood to the Wild Wild West. I got the top in this new Corvette. My chain is little with BBS. I got more drugs than the CBS. I got some bits in this Nike tech. Keep it rich rolling, that's on the set. I'm on for when I'm switching legs. Baby, you smoking like it's a rap. Want me roll on them like no other. Bitch, I be higher than on me play. Fuck the niggas, man, that's how I feel. Smoke a pound.
Okay, so London, what you think of that thing?
I ain't gonna lie, I was listening to that beat, chat. I ain't even hear a thing that nigga said.
I heard he said CBS. I heard
He
that.
got more joints than CBS.
That's somebody army tech or something, you know what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
the beat.
Little
I
army
was
tech.
just like, I was floating in my head. I don't even know. I say drop it for the beat. Straight up, chat. Shit.
Okay. Well, that's a definite stop it. Then.
Yeah,
you couldn't
definitely.
understand what he was saying.
Because he couldn't hear.
You can't drop it for the beat, but you can't
Yeah.
understand what he was saying.
I ain't hear a thing he said, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
So, Candy, did you catch that one?
He need to mix that.
I caught it, and it's to stop it for me because I'm with London. Like I was literally about to take the headphones from London because I was trying to hear this beat.
Yeah, right.
I was trying to see what
That
they
beat
was talking
was
about on
hard.
the beat tip. I don't know. And then your lyrics was kind of fast, so I kind of stopped trying to translate what you were saying after a while. It needed to be just a little bit more clear. It's like you were just rolling, almost like a little Spanish person, just back to just tongue rolling.
Oh,
Just gotta
no.
slow it down just a little bit.
Got that tongue roll.
Not like
Yeah.
a little Spanish person. Sorry.
Oh, no.
The views of the host do not necessarily reflect the... No, sorry.
Wow.
Hey, well, I'm just saying.
No, so I'm just playing. Go ahead, Mickey. What you think?
So stop it.
Is it stop it for you, Mickey?
Yeah, so stop it. Sorry.
Okay, so I mean, for me, I thought the beat was dope. I thought the beat was super hard. As far as his bars, yeah, I mean, he was saying so much that it was kind of hard to keep up with him. I actually like that sometimes. To tell you the truth,
Yeah.
I grew up with Twisted being my favorite fucking
Exactly.
rapper.
Just
So I couldn't understand shit that nigga was saying,
At
but
all.
it was clear. But it was clear.
Some of them
He was actually saying.
So the main difference is the mix on here, and that's what I would say would be the biggest drawback to anybody, especially if you're a fast rapper, if you rap double time and triple time and stuff like that, then the clarity on the mix is even more important because now we're even trying harder. It's harder to hear what you're saying and stuff like that. So the clarity of the mix has to have just that much more importance when you go and actually do that record. You know what I'm saying? Because or when you go and send it to somebody. But to me, yeah, like I said, it's a stop it. I think it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it had potential, but it just needed a lot of work. Christine, what you think?
I'm gonna stop it. I was not listening until like maybe midway through the second verse when you actually started picking your rhymes up. The beat was cool for me, but yeah, I didn't have any interest in it. It wasn't my cup of tea.
I can dig it. Rain.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna just say hey everybody because I really didn't tell y'all hey. What's up? And yeah, I'm gonna say stop it only because, like you said, second verse he did, or I think that was second verse, he did pick up his rhymes. The beat was really good. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't feeling it because I couldn't hear him because it's mumble rappers all around and I don't ever understand what they saying like ever. So as long as you vibing to it, then you know you can feel it. But if maybe his sound was up a little bit more so we could understand him, maybe it was a little clearer or whatever, then it'll be a dropping for me. But that's about it. I like the song other than, you know, like just if you just picked up a little bit and went harder on the second verse. That's it.
And Mr. De Niro.
I mean, I'm gonna stop it. Just, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna clear it up, you know, right away. And I'm gonna stop it because of production. You know what I'm saying? The production quality was not up to par.
Yeah.
I actually admired the diversity in his deliverance. You know what I'm saying? I admired the, you know, the unique, like his delivery, his style of rap was different. It's not something that is, you know, really heard of that often. So I appreciated that part, but I have to still understand what you're saying, and it has to grab me for me to, you know, want to continue to listen. And that the fact that you can hear him and understand what he was saying to a, you know, a certain degree is what, you know, took you up out the song.
Quick question, y'all be understanding what Thugger be saying all the time?
No.
I don't.
There's still a line that I guarantee none of y'all know what he said.
What?
Yeah,
nobody still don't know. It's been 3 years since that shit.
And you still don't know what he's saying.
But that's part of the beauty of
Right.
rap. I mean, that's part of it. That's part of what we expect. Like, if we could understand every single word, we'd be like, okay, every artist like Titus.
Truth be told.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
No, like, know what I'm saying? Like, you want to, like, think Titus is more pop. Like, what is the thing that you gave him?
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop.
From rap, you expect that. You don't want to hear every single word, but I completely agree with you, Rain, about the song. So definitely.
All right, so the next record we finna play is, and shout out to everybody who actually puts their information in the goddamn email. Cause you know what time it is. If all your information ain't in the email and we pick the song, we gonna put your real government name. The next record we finna play is by Anthony Johnson.
Wow.
AJ.
His middle name is Nathaniel.
Shout out to AJ.
Anthony
Nathaniel Johnson
Jr.
Wow.
This joint right here is called Right Back. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
That boy AJ.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, real smooth.
It's
Good
Anthony.
side.
It's Anthony.
Antonio.
Yeah.
No, it's Anthony.
Say that.
This beat is hard.
Let's be off,
Willie.
She the ish and she know though.
Okay.
Middle finger is her logo. Quick to let the homie blow the dough. Trying to give her that wood boy Pinocchio. So to all you Geppettos, get your weight up, homie, get on her level, she bad. Pretty face, no flaws, one piece body dress, no panties, no bra, a boss. Team sleep, no days, ain't got a sweater, homie, cause she go both ways, goodbye.
Okay.
And I ain't talking curiosity, money over everything, that's her philosophy. Move. She put herself in this position. Magic in the mirror, that's her only competition. She like, if you really want to catch your eye, do yourself a favor.
Bring it back.
So all my boss, let me stand up. And if you making that paper, then put your hands up. Certain cases of times if they ain't buying rams, I was put their ass down for real. And all your girlfriends bad as you. And all them broke chicks mad at you. But they all trying to write that, it's like that, so we gon' run it right back.
I'm gonna need a cash first. Okay. Shake it, then it's all yours.
Oh.
Tell me that it's all mine.
Let's do it again. And run it right back. Chris is your
That shit slap. I ain't gonna cap. That shit slap, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a one.
Got one.
Now AJ. That boy got one.
Anthony Johnson, yeah. You got one, bro.
Anthony, you're excellent in school.
That shit. Yeah, that's.
Anthony, we don't know if you're Anthony, AJ, Antonio,
Or Nate.
or
Or Nate.
whatever, but that shit good.
We don't even gotta spend too much time on that shit.
Done
That
deal.
was a
Was that unanimous?
Yeah, that's a done
unanimous.
deal.
Drop it.
Drop
That
it.
shit went ham. Look, Kasim over here tapping. I'm finna stop it before the hook come on.
I'm
Kasim
like,
like, nigga, you better not stop before that motherfucking hook come on. He helped me hard as shit in the ribs. I'm like, nigga, goddamn.
Yeah, he was.
I'm with you on that.
This motherfucker, his trigger finger be so
already.
ready.
Wait,
Like,
we
yo,
gotta
he
get
be
him.
vibing and he be like, click. I'm like, yo, goddamn, bro.
You gotta slow down there.
Word.
Yeah, I'm like,
Alright, so look at the next record we finna play, man. Shout out to that's a definite drop. So Anthony Johnson, man, we fuck with you. Go back and send your goddamn, if you want to live, let us what you know what your real, your goddamn
Instagram, all that
what your
shit.
Instagram and your goddamn artist name is if you got one. If that's not your, because you might be
it's
Anthony
not
Johnson.
Nathaniel.
He
It's
might just
Anthony
be
Nathaniel.
Nowadays niggas are using names like that, like Tory Lanez and stuff like that. So it's more regular. You know what I'm saying? So I can dig
Anthony
it. But
Johnson.
the next one. Oh, shout out to all the international artists sending their music. I can tell someone in here is international because that shit says Ofi Tukuawa.
Oh, God damn.
I probably didn't say that shit right.
That nigga from Wakanda for real.
That's
Song form.
The next record we finna play is by Anything with Yusuf. This joint is called Dada? Oh, no. Wait. It's Anything with Yusuf Dada. This joint is called If, featuring Helsing Hollow and Ofi To Kwa.
all right.
Let us know what you think it is.
He's
Drop
over
it,
there
stop
trying
it.
to get his African
Let's go.
on.
That sounds
Right.
good, right?
Drop it or stop it.
Y'all tell me what y'all think,
He's
okay?
trying to exercise his porn rights.
Hey, anything with music on Wealth Years Radio, which you love.
What if it was the same beat?
that I haven't been around. And I know that a nigga hard to find.
Okay.
No, I know that I haven't been around. But I know that a nigga hard to find. But if I lose you, or if you lose me, girl, just know I'll find you. Girl, just know I'll find you. And if I lose you, or if you lose me, girl, just know I'll find you. Girl, just know I'll find you.
That was it?
Oh, his was bright.
He's letting the beat talk.
letting it
breathe.
Let
Gotta
it
let it
ride.
let it cry
That
for a
just
second.
saturated
Yeah,
into
he's
Sometimes you gotta
letting
let
it
the song
breathe. You
cry.
gotta let it breathe.
Yeah, that hard though.
You gotta let you think about it.
Yeah, it comes back in.
But it was too, yeah, I
It was
couldn't,
too
it was
long.
already too
Too
much
long.
time, so you know what time it is.
But
But, so, I mean, London, what'd you think of that?
the shit was fine. I was
Yeah.
vibing. I was vibing to it.
That shit was
I was
hard.
vibing. It was smooth.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Smooth operator. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Go ahead, go out with the smooth.
I definitely was rocking to it. I definitely started thinking about a couple of my exes and stuff from back in the past and how I know they feel real bad for losing me now, baby.
Oh Lord.
Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad?
No, I can't feel bad about my old dog food. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do. But no, I like that. That's a drop it. It's a stop it for me. I'm going to take that back. It would be a drop it for me if that pause wasn't so long.
Yeah.
I feel like that pause shouldn't have went nowhere over 8 seconds. That's just how I feel. And I'm just going to give
And
it.
that's given.
That went about 15 seconds over. Yeah. So, there you go, Mix.
Me? Am I on?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, she's been gracious by that because when, like, artist development, like, when you're sitting listening to something as a label, like, you don't want to listen that long. And as a listener, you don't want to listen that long. But it's a stop it for me. But, though it's just the way that it's packaged, I can hear you doing some shit with John Legend. Like in those big, huge arenas where he's just on the grand piano and it's just like you drop a pin and you can hear it and then your guitar comes in your voice. Like, that's dope. Keep up what you're doing, because you definitely, if it wasn't for the packaging, it would have been a drop it for me.
Same old shit, for real.
Yeah, I mean,
that's dope shit.
Truth be told,
Dope,
truth be told, it did have a long pause in it, and honestly, that's the only thing. So this is what I would say. What I would say is go get it reworked, have him cut out a big chunk, like in engineer terms, tell him to only make it maximum of 4 bars. Maximum of 4. Right, I know, but he, as an artist, he may not know. So in engineer terms, to tell your engineer 4 bar, tell him to give you a 4 bar, and have that joint, and then come right back in with whatever. Because we was waiting. Obviously, we gonna play it after we got here. What the hell you had to say after?
Yeah.
But.
Oh, geez, that was not me. Mine is way down here. That was not me. It was not me. Mine is way down. And also, I wanted to hear like some heavy breathing right by me.
Yeah, something.
right?
I felt like I was anticipating something, but it was nothing.
Going on with it.
Okay, so
brother.
All right, real quick.
Fuck what they talking about. That shit was hard. And the pause on that shit was
wait
hard.
to say that shit.
Yo, for real. Listen, as an R&B artist, this is my expertise, and I think that shit was dope. It reminded me of some Party Next Door type shit. So, whoever song that was, DM me on Instagram. I am Kasim, Kasim. And let me know if that shit's on Apple. Let me know if that shit's on Apple Music, because I will download that shit and put it and promote it on my page. Like, let me know.
That works out.
That shit hard.
For sure. I like that song. It's that break that everybody's talking about. It was just too long. I was waiting. I was like, ooh, he finna drop. No, it didn't. He let it breathe too long.
That was beautiful. You gotta sometimes.
He was hyperventilating.
Like, I see what Rain's saying. Like, us girls, we wanted something sexy right there.
Yeah, like
we wanted
wanted some moans.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was all in
some
it.
breathing or something.
So homie had some moans.
You would have been crazy.
They took it right out my mouth, but I was gonna say that.
Oh, that's what you said, some hums or something.
If he had just like harmonized the lightly, they'll give him a little Maxwell type shit in there, not necessarily Maxwell type voice, but just a little light run in the background, and just so where it's not over, it's kind of like faint but not faint, and you can hear it.
Right. What he should have did, like on that little pause, would have been crazy, and it actually might have gave them what they wanted. Is if he had did like a.
And even make it breathier. Like even make it breathier. Like just
I'm saying one of those like just in the background of that joint, but just with a lot of reverb on that whole, so it just that would have been
dope, dog.
Because that's the climax of your song if you played it.
Look, when you go in the studio and go do that joint tomorrow, we need our 15%, dog.
Yeah, we can tell Tru Wealth that.
Make sure 15% of it with this ready and keep this shit jumping.
So the next record we finna play, let's keep it moving, is by D. Carter. This joint right here is called Phoenix Fire. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
You really are something. You really are something. Phoenix Fire on sight. I've been in the club knowing that she watching on me. Love shawty, man, she always feeling naughty on the rail. She gon' keep it low key, but I don't even want it though. No, shawty, she gon' come it though. I can't even see it, so I guess I gotta go. I've been caught times like this where I should've let it go, but I never let it go. So I just wanna shut down. I just keep it real. Can you feel the shift now? Gotta keep it real. Sitting on 4 or 5 flips, I can't get enough. I don't want nobody ever tell you that I'm giving up. Shawty wanna twerk it till she notice that I feel corrupt. She just wanna hold hands, baby, you can't get enough. Shit, I just wanna hold it down, me. Pretty girls all around me.
that shit crushing.
It's been a minute since I've been in this I'm just feeling that I gotta finish. I don't wanna have to go and tell you, baby, cause you know that I don't. Shawty wanna hit the wave. I will never run.
Okay, I'm gonna just go first real
We
quick,
got
and then I
big
want to
feelings.
get
We got big feelings.
with Mr. R&B.
Yeah.
All right.
Big
So first of
feelings.
all, let me just say this.
Shit, dope.
I thought it was dope. That shit was a vibe. I like the switch up. I liked all that, and I appreciate artists who go and switch the shit up and do extra shit with their voice and change the cadence and everything. You feel what I'm saying? I like that. The only thing I didn't like was the mix. I feel like the mix had it like it was a little it was numb. It was a little bit like dull. You know what I'm saying? Like it needed more of the higher end, you know what I'm saying, the high HGs on there so that it could have really had the crispiness that it needed. You feel what I mean? So I don't know if it was the mic or if it was whoever engineered it, but I feel like definitely it needs a little bit more spice on that joint. Actually, definitely the engineer, he needs to just add a little bit more spice on it. But then after you do that, I feel like it would be a drop because I like that whole shit. I like the vibe on that joint. Mr. Kasim, R&B.
So as one of my good friends, super producer SK would say, you need to go back and tighten that up. I think that it was dope, but it could be a vibe the whole way through. I felt like there was certain parts where I was just kind of like, maybe you should change a couple of lines, or it should just be more smooth. Like it has a dope the way, like you said, you switched up your cadences and shit. Like I like how you went from the singing to the rap, and you went with it straight into it quick and fast. Just tighten it up. That's all I could basically say. It's a dope vibe though. Like once you tighten it up to where it needs to be, you know what I'm saying, you could put that shit out. So it would be a stopper for me.
It would be a stopper for me too, only because I was kind of bored in the beginning, and then when he switched it up, that's when I was like, okay, let me listen a little bit more. But I still don't think he was saying too much of nothing. Like,
Right.
you know, like I feel
That's
like
a vibe.
That nigga was just saying everything.
It was a
It was a vibe. It's
okay,
just
well,
like
I
shit.
missed that
It's a
whole
vibe.
vibe. I couldn't catch that whole vibe. I wanted to, but I couldn't. And I wanted to, but I was kind of bored at the beginning. And so when he switched it up later on, it was like, I already stopped it already.
You
So,
think if
know?
you put a
And he's
real
talking to
singer
females.
on there, you
Yeah.
would have been like, you would have been more inclined to listen if it was like someone who was actually like a real singer?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Well, I mean, what if he's trying to be a real singer? You gotta give
Well,
him
then
his.
he gonna
Oh,
go to
damn.
some
Let him
vocal
get
place.
his.
if he was a real
exactly.
Well, she's a consumer. He gotta listen to that shit because she's a consumer.
Nah, I can dig it.
It's feedback.
From my perspective, for one, I think the whole structure of the record was dope.
Yeah, you was feeling it over
You
here.
know what I'm saying? The structure of the record was dope because it took me to like that old Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? It just took me back to that old Big Sean vibe, the way you know how Big Sean. Yeah.
Big Sean?
Yeah.
I can see
And I'm
where
a
you
huge
going.
fan of Big
Yeah.
Sean.
I can kinda see
Like
that.
if you
I
go
know.
back to like some old Big Sean.
How Big Sean does R&B.
Yeah, and I'm talking about not
His voice is
necessarily.
way harder than that.
No, not. I'm not talking about
He's not
lyrics.
talking about.
I'm not talking about voice or
He's just talking about the
verbiage.
structure of the
The
song.
I'm talking about the structure of the song, the way it started out, the way it started, and then it
Even
took off
the beat.
right where it was.
I
It
can
took
see
off
that.
actually where it was supposed to take off.
You used the right
Yeah.
word. It
Yeah.
took off.
He-
You know what I'm saying?
It actually took
like
off.
it took off.
It did.
So at the end of the day, if he just get the mixing, the engineering part, and make the key points that he really is trying to get a point across stand out. Like you need to. With that type of shit, you need to grab me.
Yeah.
While you you need to be saying some shit that grab me.
Right.
For real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you just tighten that little shit up right there, bro, you got you some. Cause that record would actually be radio hit. Like for real.
I don't know about radio.
If he do what he need to do, that shit go radio.
Boom. Okay, so London, real quick.
What
He
I
won.
think? I mean, I ain't gonna cap, G. The flow was straight, but that nigga wasn't saying shit. I ain't had, man. It was just he had the melodies, he had the flow, but he ain't had the bars. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had the bars, man. The beat was fire. It was slow as fuck. It was boring. You know what I'm saying? I'd say work on that shit. Cause he had the sauce, but he ain't had you know, it was in all the way there.
Candy?
So I dropped it. Stop it.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everybody else. The mixing was it really could have been better,
Yeah.
and I don't know what you was talking about. I really.
Right.
You was
right.
talking about the females. I felt empowered for a little minute, but then I got lost.
In the
So
sauce.
yeah, lost. But you wrote that beat. You wrote it, but I just that mixing was a no for me.
Yeah,
So stop
okay.
it.
Okay, so Mickey, last but not least, real quick.
Yeah, real quick. You know how some of us females, like, we really be feeling people sometimes. We be feeling that man, and we're like, oh my God, you got like so much swag, you got so much sauce. But it didn't have
The sauce.
It didn't have the sauce.
Yeah, man.
The sauce ain't there.
That shit was
Like,
mild.
He put a Ferrari. He put a Ferrari.
That's the sauce was watered
Yeah,
down. The sauce
barbecue.
was watered down. I'm
That shit
so
was a hot
sorry.
sauce.
He
I'm
put a
so
Ferrari engine in a
I can dig
Toyota.
it.
Oh,
No, that's actually a good thing. That creates a sleeper.
I was about to say, you mean
Sleeper cars
is
are
it
sick.
Toyota?
So look at check it.
And the Ferrari.
So the next record we're finna play is.
I knew what you were trying to say though.
Yeah. Shout out to all the female artists sending their music.
Oh,
I think this is the first female artist of the night.
let's
Okay.
So
go.
this one is called Who I Am by Drea Doe. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let it go.
Yeah.
I need a rich nigga to take care of my pretty ass. Don't need no broke nigga out here just sitting on his ass. I'm a bad bitch and I'm worth it. I deserve it cause I'm worth it. These lame hoes still lurking. God bless her heart that she hurting. Her niggas still flirting. He wanna lick my ass. Mama took a hoe in his bag. Make bitches sweat. I'm the one who gave these bitches swag. Yeah, hold up, let me get myself together. I'm too good for this. Must have forgot who Drea Doe was, like I'm just through with this. I'm from the hood, so I lay low. I gave these hoes enough time to go now. Met the bitch and I came with her. Niggas switch it up and get rid of hoes. Niggas ain't my type. Bitches ain't my friends. I am from the bluff. I am settling with wins. I need Benjamins. I'm in love with cash. That shit be so funny when I make these bitches mad. I can't remember, but I know
No, you don't. That's the thing. He doesn't say why they like
Mama love it, love it, love it, dusty ass, UB ass, thirsty ass, bitch ass niggas. Look, I get so sick when I think about all my past niggas. I'm worth. I'm so bad, real curvy. This is poppin', they dirty. Mine better cause I'm worthy. Ass soft, pussy good. What a
Okay,
difference.
so I have it so bad.
I'm a boss bitch. I deserve some service.
She say, what are this, some slurpers?
She was talking that shit.
She said, "A boss bitch, she deserves
Yeah,
some service,"
yeah.
and I was feeling that right
Alright,
there.
She was talking that shit the whole
Let
time.
me hear what the females think it is. So, Candy, what you think?
Hey, that's a dropper for me. Shotty rolled that. Shotty from the bluff. I'm with that.
Yeah, you know, I'm fucking with the blood, dog. Hey,
Yeah, my blood.
Yeah, she needed some service. I'm
Shout out
with
to
that. I
Curtis.
like that. I like that. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Yeah,
Shout-
you already know.
exactly.
I like that. You rolled that beat. I'm pretty sure that you was probably one of those mamos where when you hear the beat, you like, oh, I need that. I got something for that.
Right.
You definitely gave them heat. You had that hood. But you had that, what you call it, Kasim, that sexy delivery.
Yeah,
I
that
definitely
sexy
heard that
delivery.
female all in your voice, and I was
Dig it.
like, she gonna come up on a nigga real sexy, then she gonna ride that nigga.
Right.
Why?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I was with it.
I was feeling that shit too. I would say drop it too as well. I ain't from Atlanta, but shouts out to Atlanta, I guess.
Yes,
No, but all female people that submit their music, I am looking for somebody that's like really spitting some shit, female wise. So I just get all like males in my inbox. So you know I need some females. So if you're on there, rain_shine, hit me up. All right, but no, I was feeling that shit.
Kasim.
I was feeling that shit. Anytime you look at reactions of female music, how other females react to it. She was over here twerking on the wall and shit like that. So,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, she was on love. She's doing a little like twerking shit. So you know, you always when you listen to females' music, you always gotta see how the females react to it. So if they was vibing like that, you might have some like city girl potential over there.
I love the city girl.
Fame, real quick.
I mean, first of all, shout out to Atlanta, man. And shout out to the women, though, dog. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
It is women.
2018, 2019 has been the you know what I'm saying? It's been a lane for female artists, dog. And and I'm proud because there's so many female artists. You know, the rap industry it's always been a male dominated genre. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm glad to see that we have a lot of female artists out here doing their thing. But the record was dope though.
Mickey, she's back.
Oh Lord, I
You're
thought I was
back.
gonna get out of this one.
Nope.
You didn't like it?
Well, I liked First of all, I do want to empower like any female, and it was like National Women's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I apologize. I didn't like send you or you.
Oh yeah, any
It's
messages?
like, I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's okay.
Let's be like getting caught up. But thank you for sending that. I do love that one line that y'all were talking about. I'm a boss bitch. Like I'm
some service, baby.
Yeah, like I love that.
That's playing.
Yeah, that's normally not my style. Like it's just an unknown. Like you're supposed to give me service. I don't need to say shit to you. So
nowadays,
but it's a drop. I mean, it's a stop it for me right now.
Well, on my behalf, I liked it. I thought it was a dope record. I could hear your timing. You had good timing. I could hear the quality on it. Had good quality. I feel like it has good potential. So I'm gonna drop it. All right. So there's a couple of artists, like I said, who sent their music in last night for Lit Life. I want to make sure we squeeze them in real quick too. So the first one we're gonna jump on is that boy Drew Thomas. This he called in last night. And you know, shout out to everybody.
Was that Angel?
Angel Drew Thomas.
Angel.
Okay.
So shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us. And yes, like I said, we gonna get you. So Drew Thomas, Walk With Me, featuring Knife.
The island is.
Wow, so this is Akon all day long, for real. If you can somehow start tagging your songs and doing some stuff for Akon, like that's his feel, like that's that feel. And I definitely feel, you know, a lot of people think, Akon, you know, he's not doing, man, that dude's still making money.
Right,
him and with his 6 wives, because, you know, he believe in.
You got 6 wives?
What?
That's gonna be me in the future one day.
Y'all
tripping. Akon, he believes, he feels like you should, you know, that's a story for Lit Life, but he believes that you should, like, what is it called?
Polygamy and stuff?
Polygamy.
Yes, like that should be legal. Legal is the word. That, you
Let me
know,
tell you something.
all the guys be like,
Absolutely not.
Shit, that's the way it was.
No, I'm too jealous. Like I kill everybody else.
It's okay to have fun.
I mean, it's fun. I'm not jealous of like the female part. I'm not jealous of the female part. I'm jealous of like I need my time. I need my time.
Outnumber women on this planet, so just do math.
What you mean?
No, the thing, no.
Yeah, women outnumber men on this planet, so do the math. It's not
wait.
math.
And
math.
how
This,
many
but see,
women
this is
do
the
you
one
want
thing.
men?
He said it backwards.
But this is
Not enough. There's more women than there are men on this
And
planet.
not all women want men.
But I'm just saying,
But
you know,
this is
women
where-
outnumber men. So
Not all women want what y'all have. Okay?
That's
I'm just saying. What I'm saying
Alright,
is, men
This is the thing. It's not just about like, oh, you're like looking at another woman. That's not the problem.
Well, let's talk about the record. Let's go back
It's like that song is supposed to be about my ass. That song's supposed to be about my ass. And if you got 6 wives, okay, I'm not saying you got 6 wives.
I don't know what the
Wait, what are we saying?
Where the hell did
Stop that
this
record.
go, dog?
Stop that record.
No, because
Yes.
I was comparing you to Akon.
Me,
no,
me,
you do have a good sound.
Why are you saying stop it?
Me personally, I don't. I grew up in Boston, and my family is from Barbados. So I have a big. I used to listen to, you know, mixtapes of rhythms and shit like and all that shit. There's a difference between soca and fucking dancehall. The shit that I just seen was soca, but you was flowing like you was, you know, doing a dancehall record to me.
Why he can't make it both?
Because it's just like soca and dancehall is dancehall.
Ray Charles did gospel and R&B.
Oh Lord, yeah. Yeah, she come with the
Rain
on it tonight.
For me, there's just a difference. I went to carnival, like I grew up going to carnival. We've been to parties together and fucking cookouts and shit in the backyard with just nothing but fucking reggae. So you know what I'm saying? Like for me, the flow sounded reggae and soca, and like I said, my family being from Barbados, if it's gonna be soca, you do the soca. Yeah. And I saw a Jamaican flag, so I'm pretty sure that you're Jamaican and that's a reggae. Fucking you're inspired by reggae. So if you're gonna do a reggae, I feel like you should put more of a reggae beat. If you're gonna do soca, do soca.
He's from Dominica.
He's from Dominica? Okay.
Yeah, but can I wanted
not
to
the
say
Dominican,
not Dominican Republic.
That's a drop it for me.
The other one.
What's the other one? Where did he say he was from? It's like the
other Dominican, which is basically it's black people.
Oh. But see, that goes back to I thought Dominican people were
Dominican
black.
or Spanish.
Dominican people
are black.
But no, I'm talking about Trini, like the West Indian.
The West Indian.
Yeah, the West Indian.
The West Indian.
Like Trinidad.
Look, let's worry about America, because we all confused.
Anyway, so the next record we're finna play is FWM, produced by
Fuck With Me.
That boy, Clipper Cannon.
FWM is Fuck With Me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was about to
Produced
say
by
that.
this one.
We gonna fuck with you. We gonna
I believe it.
Produced by Clipper Cannon. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it, let's go.
This is what the acronym is.
I don't really give a fuck about who don't fuck with me. Only thing that really matters is I fuck with me. Got 100 niggas just about 50. I don't really give a fuck about who don't fuck with me. Only thing that really matters is I fuck with me. Got 100 and you niggas just
Hey, rolling up.
We
smoking the same weed.
This is funny because he was just like, he did all the work.
I work by myself as Clipper, now don't ask if you ain't on the road to riches, I think you should park it. They won't blow the house down, niggas steady barking.
Shout out to all the Lit Life listeners and all the ones who go ahead and watch us on Lit Life. So to me, that joint right there, you know, the beat had. I like the beat. It had good potential in the beat. It was straight, but you know, just it didn't have everything that it probably could have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really like when people use that monotone. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not really into that so much. But at the same time, if you do it, you can do it, but you got to do it right.
Yeah.
So I mean, that one it just wasn't all the way there for me, Clipper. So send me some more shit. I want to hear some more shit from you. And you got the beats. Send them goddamn beats too. What the hell you talking about? Shit. So what you saying?
That was a stop it for me only because I feel like the mix needs to be better on it. I personally felt like it sounded like some 21 Savage shit, but I heard your own voice like on it. So like just like, you know, shit could sound similar to a type of artist or whatever, but if you could put your own shit on it, your own sauce on it, it's you. So that's my personal opinion. I think that you got something. You just have to perfect it. Definitely the mix. So your vocals should be, if you're gonna rap like that, your vocals should be turned up on that shit, and the beat should be in the background.
Right. Absolutely. Rain.
Hey, yeah, I love 21 Savage. Actually, I don't know if we're talking about 21 Savage, but I love 21. But no, I was bored. Like when he started rapping, I was like, I wasn't into it. I don't know if it was his voice or exactly what it was, but I wasn't into it enough to even care to listen to what he was saying. So I hope that wasn't me.
I can dig that. Well, Mr. De Niro.
It was alright. The beat was tough.
He's Mr. Tonight.
The beat was, you know what I'm saying, kind of tough, you know, but for as, it was alright. It was too cliche for me. That's a stop.
Alright, so let's keep it moving real quick, man, because I already know he's already looking at Yeah, man. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
know what this happens.
So the next record we're going to play is Only Think of You, produced by Tracks. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go. This is a beat.
Oh, word?
Okay.
Tommy starts to beat up.
One started falling on his own, so I had to catch the other one.
Who made the first one fall? You tripping.
Oh, no, that's just not falling on his own. Yeah, I can't catch both of them.
You said you was feeling it. Let me hear what you thought about it.
From the beginning with the sample, I was already like, oh shit. I had to ask y'all again, was it even a beat? I thought somebody, because he started talking on or something. So I was like, oh shit, is he about to rap? And then when it was just really smooth. They just transitioned very well. You know, I'm not really technical with what's going on with the mixing and the producing, but it sounds really good to me. And I would love to hear somebody on it. Like,
okay. Kasim, I heard you over here kind of humming and something. What happened?
I was humming, but I think, like, as an R&B artist, I could have made the song better by getting on it versus the beat. Like, it should be equal. Like, to me, as an R&B artist, and that being one of my favorite songs, I was underwhelmed by the sample of it.
Mykko, real quick.
Okay, really quick. First of all, of course, we're all gonna bob our heads. We're all gonna hum to it. We're all gonna dance because we all know it. Let's go to Zambo. So the thing is like, honestly, I'm gonna stop it because I feel like you can do better than that. Like, that was too much. You know, like, let's do 8 bars or something, not like the whole entire like song. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that was kind of, I'm not trying to be rude, but this is my Simon mode. That was kind of a lazy
as fuck.
It was sorry.
Lazy.
Definitely.
It was
sorry.
So we finna go back to back beats with it. So this next one we finna play is called Spaceship, and this is produced by Abundance Valencia. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go. Stop It. You don't know about that one right there, man?
Yeah, man. They need more 808, need more boom.
Yeah, it was really underwhelming too.
You know what I'm saying? I felt that shit.
You hear how the
How you
bass
feeling
next
it?
goes?
Yeah, like stop it because it's, you just gotta massage that thing. Massage that bitch.
Stop it for y'all or drop it?
Stop it.
Stop it.
I actually like the track. I actually like the track. I like where he was going with the track. He could use some more bass, you know, to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? That thing thump a little bit more. I would say that was probably the only thing that you missing.
Right.
Other than that, man, that shit gonna ride. Money Bag, your type shit, all that type shit all day long. You know what I'm saying?
I think
I already agree with you.
I tapped Tru when it came on because it didn't thump enough. I was like, oh, this shit, damn, you just disappointed me. But,
He did.
like, yeah, I could see someone buying it, but just, you know.
I can dig it. Okay, so look, we're gonna keep it moving. Back to back beats with it. Little beat battle on. So this joint right here is called Moments. This is produced by Cloak Beats. Let us know what you think.
Shout out to my nigga Cloak.
That's
Alright, Club. I'm Wealthy
I know you know
Radio.
some
You're dude. I am Tru Wealth every Monday night.
I know he played this shit too. He played guitar.
That shit dope.
Damn, we want to get tuned in. This is what I'm saying right there.
That's
Hey,
just
you
all
gotta
right
get
now.
to him on this one right here. Then. This is what we do.
I found stuff like that.
You already know.
Oh, that shit.
Like the labs, like the labs that are like really honest, but they have to say,
She be like, yes, I do what I do. Do what I do. She do, she does. She get it.
Okay. Yeah, that shit go off. Yeah, that beat.
Shout out to my nigga Cloak.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
I was about ready to come to my climax and then you stopped out. Sorry.
Hey man, send me that beat. I might bless it for you real quick.
No, do not send him that.
Send me
that shit to me. Don't do that shit. I need that.
No, she said send it to her.
Like you're gonna help with the record.
Restart the
I mean, whichever one of y'all get that, I'm hopping on as a feature. Y'all can argue all y'all want to. All right, I just want to fly on it. I'm finna ride that for baby. I like that one. Yes.
And if you need any extras, come.
You want somebody on the video.
She got ad-libs for hire.
DM me. I am Kasim. KASIM. I am Kasim. DM me that beat, bro.
Beats for truewealth@gmail.com.
I was gonna email, but just DM me.
He's the boss. He's the boss, so he trumps everything.
DM me that shit. We both gonna do it together.
Nah, but for real. All right, so let's just keep it moving real quick because we got a few more artists. Look, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna stay a little late if you know what I'm saying, if y'all allowed.
Till like midnight. Till like
Anyway,
midnight.
I mean,
Are we
I'm
till
gonna be
midnight?
here.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna stay till
here.
midnight playing all y'all shit. Fuck no. But I
I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, well.
Mickey was already like, no, I have to take it out early.
But wait, I do want to make a very special announcement though. First of all, you know we're talking about signing artists. Oh yeah, we got you. Oh yeah, and this is something I wanted to say that's very, 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 very important. If you guys don't know, Mickey's birthday is coming up on the 2nd of May, right?
And what is it? As you said, it's like my 27th.
It's her 22nd birthday.
Hold on, wait. No offense, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your moment and all. But my birthday on 4/20, that's before May.
No cap, but my birthday was Saturday, so yeah,
Well, happy belated.
True. He had his birthday celebrations. He had like 901.
I had like 7 parties.
Nigga popping bottles and shit. He a promoter.
No, listen, I wasn't doing shit. I was just chilling.
That's the one thing about a promoting ass nigga. You didn't expect his ass to be getting him promoted. No, for real, no, for real. Look, check it out, for real. On May the 3rd will be the first Drop It or Stop It showcase.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have the fucking venue locked in.
Yeah.
We have this shit already. We're building the stage already.
Yeah.
We're putting shit to our specifications. We're making this shit how we really want this shit to be, and we are
Yes, sir.
taking the fuck over. So if you will and if you can be in the Atlanta area on May 3rd, the 3rd of May, this motherfucking year, 2019. Pull your ass up,
The
man.
19th.
Man, pull up, bro, pull up. We gonna look. It's gonna be crazy. We got judges who are gonna be there, as you can probably imagine. I got my homies who gonna be pulling up, and then also we're gonna be doing live interviews and everything from the spot too. This shit is gonna be a movie. We got go-go dance.
I was just gonna say, what about the girls? Can you
Do we
just
got
shout?
strippers? Do we got strippers?
I got strippers.
Can we bring strippers?
No, they're
Well,
go-go
they-
girls, and they can be your stripper.
Look,
We want
If you
strippers.
sound a good,
We want
if you
some
sound good enough.
dudes to throw some money while they on stage. Let's go ahead, man. Come out.
well,
Drop
look,
out.
some of our
Let's make
viewers
some money.
may not be 21.
Right, gospel, right.
You know how
They take off
that
no clothes.
And we do have gospel.
Bikini.
Yeah, you know how that goes when it comes to certain stuff. So it might not be. There ain't gonna be no naked. Nah, I ain't gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be lit.
He said I'm going to walk there from Boston.
Bro, yo, extra credit. Hell yeah. Yo, shout out to the Beantown stand
Hey,
up. You know,
I'm
that's
bringing
where I'm
some
from too.
strippers.
I mean, and for all those people that DM me being like, I would come, I just need more notice. Bitch, this is your notice.
2
okay?
months from now, you got 2
This is
months.
your notice. Come celebrate me and
Look.
DJ London's birthday and
Oh, yeah.
celebrate him
Right.
as an entrepreneur that put all
Yes.
this shit
Facts.
together.
But look, if you look 2 months from now, if you book your ticket in like a week from now, like say you stack your bread for like a week, and then you book your ticket, the shit'll be like $40 or $50. Like there are some places where I know there are some places where
Megabus.
the ticket's always $55.
Right.
I mean, flying, but I
Yeah,
mean,
the
if you
Megabus.
do
Hold
Megabus-
on.
Megabus is so much cheaper.
I got a jug for y'all on the Megabus because I do it. Not my fault. I ain't gonna switch myself like that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Don't do it.
I don't do that shit. But if you book the ticket to the closest city and just stay on that bitch, don't check in the back. Don't check in the back. I promise you. You gonna get it for the low.
all the way.
I go to Atlanta to New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? But I don't go from Atlanta to New Orleans. I say Atlanta to Montgomery or some shit. That shit be like
Wait,
$20.
I need to understand.
Stay on that motherfucking bus. I swear to God. I swear to God. I know it's so many times, bro.
I want to know this.
For real.
Seriously,
Yeah.
no, I'm very serious right now.
Yeah, nah.
Like, how do I? Because you know, I'm kind of like, what do I do? I book it online, or I like go
Online.
to the Megabus station.
No,
like,
go
what do I
online.
do?
No Megabus.
Yeah, it's not like they ghetto as hell. They ghetto as hell.
Google Megabus station.
But again, let me just tell you this. I actually saw that United Airlines was actually suing the customer for doing something very similar to that.
Oh,
he went to one of the nearest states, and what he did was he purposely missed his flight so that instead of having to go, so he got the super low. He got his shit for the super low. At the end of the day,
Like $25.
So exactly. So yeah, he did
That
borrow.
shit's smart as
I've
hell,
been
though.
finessing the shit out of Megabus for years.
Right. That shit's smart.
Alright.
No, you haven't.
So the next
Yeah,
record
I
we're finna play is by another artist who was on here last night rocking with us, YD3. This joint right here is called Lately. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
I'm sharing it with him because I get high, but I don't want him to have like smoke, so I'm like trying to share it with him. And the battery's going in.
They say what he been down. They say what we been kicking. I been on my own shit. Keep it like this and run that shit. That nigga fake, that's how it is. I want it better, but it's gonna be fake. I want it how to put the shit in text. Up and down, I been the same beat since some days. She went ball.
That shit hurt my head.
That shit terrible.
I was like, yo, stop it.
That
Who the
shit.
fuck said that shit?
So that shit came on, I was like, stop.
Shout out to everybody anybody who rocks with us and who watches the show on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. because that guarantees your slot. We don't have to screen that shit because you fuck with us and we fuck with you. But the one thing I will say is, look, YD3, I can hear your potential. I know you got it in you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say is just keep working, bro. Send us some more stuff. We want to hear some more music. Keep rocking with us because we going to rock with you. Ain't nobody going to shut you out unless you let them shut you out.
Right.
So, look, period. So the next record, and we just going to keep it moving. So the next record we finna play is JBM Nova. This is a drop that stopped at legend. Probably been rocking with us since the day one. I think he
Go to bed, JBM. Don't you have school tomorrow?
Y'all like that.
I didn't even know.
You don't think?
got some cooking for
No, he's young. He's young in age, but like thought-wise, last night he dropped some knowledge. JBM, like,
I can
Nah, I fucks with him.
absolutely.
yeah, like I'm just trying to see like what our
So
age
this
difference is. I'm like trying to calculate because it might be. Never mind. Okay, you're 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, he's
No milk
18.
activities
Mickey
allowed.
Kelly.
Yeah, I was going to say R.
Mickey
Kelly.
Kelly's at it again.
When you turn 18, that's what I want to know.
He
Like,
said
when
Mickey
did
Kelly is at it again.
Whoa.
turn 18?
Hey, when you turn 18, JBM?
Yeah, like when
Mickey
you
Kelly is
turn
at it
18.
again.
He said he's 18.
Hey, Mickey.
Oh, you're 18 now?
Clink, clink, Mickey.
Clink,
That's
clink.
what he said.
These are the crying face.
When are you coming to
Where are you from?
No, when you come to Atlanta, you better make sure that these dudes like got you under control. Okay, fine. Fine.
So the next, so JBM Nova, shout out to my boy JBM, man. Laser
These are
beam,
amazing.
drop it and stop it. Let's go.
He gonna say whatever.
Down.
Catch me rocking with a laser. I might even gonna chase her. Slice and dice, got me pulling up the razor. Yeah, they call me Bruce Banner, cause I be going beast mode. I shoot light, I don't do reload. Shawty looking bad, I shoot my shot just like a free throw. Everywhere I go, I just do me low. Yeah, we out here getting bread while you sipping on the lean. If you got something to say, you can get here with that beam. Don't be trying to click with me if you ain't clicking with my team. If I see you copping ice, I'ma try to intervene. Hey, what? Trick shot like phase. Yeah, that laser finna hit you, put a mark up on your face. Hopping in the jack, do the dash, do the race. Young Nova super fly, I don't even need a cape.
Hey.
That shit was good.
One thing I like to say is, hey, nice mix. They was on there talking about y'all don't never like nobody mix. Hell no, we don't be liking niggas mix.
Right.
Fuck no. Not until you send that shit right, then we gonna like that motherfucker. That bitch right there.
Shout out to the engineer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right. Or shout out to you.
I think he engineered his own
He
shit.
did.
though.
And he been. See, the thing is, you know, as if you listen to what our constructive criticism, look, you gonna get better.
Yeah.
Regardless. And if you keep going and keep doing this shit, you're gonna get better.
Facts.
Period. The more you do it, the more you live. You know what I'm saying? Look, you just gonna get better. It is what it is.
Everybody
Man. So
said
that's a
drop
drop it on my
that
bed.
Yeah, a
What's
lot of
up?
songs up.
That was a drop in the
line.
I say stop. No, I'm playing.
I'm
I'm fucking with you. Nah, that shit was hard. I fucked with it.
Mickey,
for real.
oh, Mickey, what was that?
Everybody saying drop that shit.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Mickey's the only stop it. Let's hear it.
What you gonna say about your boyfriend?
About your boyfriend.
We're talking about your nigga.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. Since this is my husband to be, I was like, can we keep it real with you? And the thing is like, I don't want you to be. You're so talented. And you got so much, like, oh my God, like you have like so much maturity and wisdom, and it doesn't, like, not just like personally, but like musically. Don't rush with your songs. Even if you gotta send us the same song that you did last week, just send it, because don't rush that shit. And it's the same in the bed. Like, you shouldn't be in the bed, but don't rush that shit.
Ooh, Lord.
Just do it right.
I think she's talking about something.
All time, anybody.
She's talking about a whole other situation. Drop the song, my brother.
He 18, that was a stop it. That was a stop it, you guys. The mix was not where it needed to be. Something like that. That's an intricate song. Call Tru.
Cause that's an intricate song.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like that. No, that
Call
mix.
me.
You call me, but no, that's not what I meant.
That mix was just like
About
nah,
that time.
that
About
was not
that
radio
time.
drop
Okay.
material, babe. And you know that, baby. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
True said he liked the mix.
Yeah.
Hey, True. Like me and True don't always agree on everything. That's why we love each other.
Well, look like True said it's about that time, man. He said
Hey, they finna run yours?
So the number to call is 470-6790. That is 470-6790. No, I'll explain it later. It's because
I was confused.
Yeah, we changed it. It's not we didn't change it. It's some bullshit that happened. But don't worry.
Y'all got the number? I'm gonna put the number down.
No, because it's the app. So we got an app that does the shit. No, I paid for the motherfucker. That's the thing. But what happened is the app actually changed names. It changed so they discontinued the one app and they instead of just updating their shit, they discontinued their joint and switched over to a whole nother app. So what's supposed to be happening is they're integrating the numbers and shit. So I just have to email them and all kinds of shit. It's annoying. It's all that stuff. But the number that we're using for now is 470. 6790. So we got a caller. Should we take it?
Yes.
Take that shit.
Oh, that nigga hung up. You hung up.
I'm about to call in. Somebody said on my official main ID, official main ID said he was going.
Okay. Call in 470-444-6790. So now we're taking requests. Yeah, man. So who we playing? Who the hell we finna play? Who the hell is we finna play? Alright, so the first joint we finna play is by Kissy Lee. This joint right here is called Close the Door. Let us know what you think of this. Jump in the shop it. Let's go. Hey.
Two-stepping in this motherfucker.
I can do that. I can dance, but I can do
This is my song. I done heard the song.
I just wanna see if you can change my ways.
I heard this.
Hey. That's a radio. That's a radio.
It's a sample.
Radio.
I don't give a fuck. That's a hit.
The way that track sounds, she probably paid for that.
That's a hit.
No, I'm just
That
saying,
shit's-
like, take that and send it to you.
Fuck all
to,
that.
like,
That shit is done.
That was a motherfucking hit.
It's a done deal.
Look, you might have to pay for it, but fuck it.
that's what I'm saying.
Who's
Good.
ready?
I'm finna follow her
No,
white
drop
out.
it stop to me. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I thought Drop It or Stop It was supposed to be like, Drop It is ready to be played on air. The song dope as hell, for
I know
real.
who that is.
But if we're talking about putting it on a radio, did you pay for the sample or get with the producer, engineer, like Tru, that can work it so that you can put it and make money off of it? Right now, that's just a song I'm gonna listen to just to be like, oh, that shit.
Nah, Kissy's actually like a dope writer and shit. Like
I'm sure
I
she
know I
is.
worked with her producer or whatever, and he's the dope producer, so they got all this shit right.
Oh,
it's
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we not know?
And it might be a demo that she's sending for submission to a bigger artist, and that she wants to know how it sounds before she submits it as a demo, like, or she's a writer, but she's also an artist too.
That's
so she's
awesome. That's awesome.
I fuck with it.
But that's why we say, because I'm looking at it, I work for labels.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm already thinking all the technical shit. So what I'm saying is when you, like Tru has said 1,000,001 times, when you send this shit, please put that information in the email.
It might be
because we don't know that, but the song is dope.
Yeah,
song is dope.
That shit was fire.
That
was the best song of the night.
My thing is this, that production was
I wonder if it was produced by my
that shit was
homeboy.
immaculate. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just don't think somebody would send that type of quality material anywhere if that music wasn't already licensed to be put out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see nobody putting that much time and energy into making it perfect.
Wait.
Let me say
this. Mickey, we do live in America where you are innocent until
proven
guilty. You know I say that all the time.
You said it last night. If you rock with us, go ahead and rock with that Lit Life episode last night. You'll see what we were talking about.
It might also just be a SoundCloud song.
All right. So let's take a caller. We got a caller. Let's take a caller and see what their opinion is. What it do? Wealthy is radio. Where you at? Where you from? And what you think of that last record right there?
I'm in Philly. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
What part?
They're going to Kid.
Go
what happened?
Well, what's up with you, man? But yeah, that last record, that shit's some flame.
Yes, sir.
That shit was some flame.
I mean, from the quality to the mixing, that's the best quality song I've heard all night.
Yeah, that's
Shout out to Kissy Lee, man.
Kissy Lee, we
I'm
love
about to follow her.
Whoever she is, though, hey, she need to tag her down Instagram. Motherfucker need to follow her before it be too late, for real.
She got like 30,000 followers on Instagram. It's like, it's KISSIE and then Lee and shit. She's a dope songwriter and artist. She got some hard shit. I heard a lot of her shit.
Thank you so
So,
much. Thank you, Kissy Lee.
I told y'all yesterday I was gonna bless y'all tonight.
Okay.
With when it's coming off my album, y'all gonna be the first one to review this to tell me what I need to fix it and everything.
Alright. Word.
We got you, most definitely.
We love you.
Alright, so this joint right here is
love you too.
That boy Goon the Kid featuring Cannon, TTG. So it's called TTG, right?
He gone.
Yeah. So Goon the Kid featuring Cannon. This joint's called TTG. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
Alright, we got Goon the Kid on Wealthy Earners Radio with Tru Wealth every Monday night at 9 o'clock. You know what time it
See, I got some niggas and yeah, they train to go. And if I say let the motherfucker go, then let the motherfucker blow. And I got some niggas that started from the bottom, remember they slept on the floor. And I got some niggas that started from the bottom, remember they slept on the floor. And I got some niggas and yeah, they train to go. And if I say let the motherfucker go, then let the motherfucker blow. And I got some niggas that started from the bottom, remember they slept on the floor. And I got some niggas that started from the bottom, remember they slept on the floor. Yeah. Me and my niggas don't talk much, fuck drive-bys, we do walk-ups. Green light, us make a car move. I remember I was fucked up. Chose to make a nigga life change. Showing all my bitches under emojis, I don't even fucking like names. Kidding what they call me, got them haters salty cause I'm doing what they can do. I love some niggas to the streets and I can't even sit cause I just hope it ain't true. But I'm trying to go, to my chopper better aim it low. Kick back, make your wrist snap so the automatic is the way to go. I know niggas hate me, ayy. That fuck shit don't faze me, ayy. When I walk past, don't look my way. I shoot like the NBA. Niggas trying to take my spot. Trust me, that's gonna take a lot. Let's get it crackin'. I come with more ratchets than the sequel spot. I got some niggas and yeah, they train to go. And then I say let the motherfuckers go.
I like
let the motherfuckers go. See, I got some niggas.
Wait, listen, it might be somebody else. Him on the second verse.
Yeah, nah. You know how he always was trying to let the song go. So, since you wanted to let it go, what did you think of it?
Nah, I think that shit dope. Like, I could hear that shit. Like, I picture you and your team or whatever in the club just going around Atlanta popping bottles and shit and just playing your song. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like everybody singing and bring like 50 niggas to the club. You know what I'm saying? Pop a couple bottles and shit. Have some show.
Look at that nigga trying to bring 50 niggas to the club.
Nah, your whole squad. Maybe like 20.
20 niggas and 30 females to the club.
I'm saying, yeah, you definitely bring the females. The females will be there. It's Atlanta. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about
That's what I be talking about. Somebody always bringing their homeboy somewhere.
I'm talking about.
Leave your son at home. Leave your son at home.
I'm talking about you gotta have them singing your song in the club with you so that everybody's looking at you. Everybody's over there like, yo, I gotta know this song. Cause I see it all the time. Like, people will come in with a couple of their dudes, and then they won't have the same reaction when people come with a whole squad of people. They're singing their song, and everybody like, yo, wait, why don't I know this song if it's hard?
Well,
that shit hard.
Let me give y'all a little piece of free game, because I haven't gave y'all some free game in a minute. This is something that you guys should do. If you have a group of 5, 10, 15, 20 niggas that you got with you, right? It's something that you should do, and this would be a dope thing for you to do. Every time you have a song, you're getting ready to go perform, right? What you do is you always gather your homies and get them to go and rehearse the record with you. So you go and y'all go and rehearse the song. So like, say if you got 10 niggas in the song, and y'all all rehearsing the record, right? And then what you do is, instead of having all the niggas on the fucking stage with you, like everybody always does, because alright, it might feel lit because you got all the niggas on stage.
I know where you're going. Thank you.
But no, don't have all the niggas on the stage with you. You have all them niggas in the front of the stage. In front of the stage, going ham. So what happens is now, so the DJ can play with, he can turn the shit off, and the crowds, you got 10 niggas singing your shit, it sounds like the crowd knows your motherfucking song, bro. It's a free game for you. So you can make it so that your shit just seems so lit and feels so lit, so that every time you do another show, it just gets even bigger and bigger because everybody who comes to that shit is like, yo, that shit lit. You see what I'm saying? So this is a free game. This is something I've actually seen big artists do. I've actually seen big artists go to the fucking to the rehearsal space, and they have 10 of their niggas. You're like, why the fuck these niggas got 10 niggas with them? And you're like, you go in there, and then they all rehearsing the song like they doing the song, but then what happens is they go in front of the stage instead of being on the stage. You see what I'm saying? So
no, I like, that's dope. I'm so glad that you brought that shit up. It's never. Honestly, I think that's the first time on Drop It or Stop It that we've ever really talked about this. But I actually lost an artist over this when I did artist development, and will still do, but. They're like, oh no, like I need to have all my 30, literally, it was like 20, 30 guys behind him. You got the secret. I'm not even gonna add anything to it. That's what it is. Like, we're not telling you not to have your dudes behind you, because we know how you are. I'm gonna have my block, I need to have my guys, I need to be loyal. You can be loyal to them. But listen, this is the most important shit. They need to be loyal to your ass. Because you're going to be the one to carry them. So they need to be not behind you. They need to be out front. Out front in the audience, like talking to the females, getting numbers, like singing your song. That's what needs to happen.
Everybody need a job.
What is she doing?
Stop letting these niggas eat off. If you performing, you got a homie that go get the girls. You got another homie that's making sure you your security. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of your entourage. You got another nigga who's in charge of the clothes, the food, all of that shit.
You gotta have people in place.
I give you another piece of free game. Don't send one of your dudes to go get the girls.
I used to do that. Oh my God. I think I told you the story. I think I told you the story when I had an artist. And his dancers did not end up showing up. So I think I told you, I went out and my artist is like backstage. And there are like thousands of people out there. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We good. He's like, my dancers didn't show up. I'm like, we're good. I literally went out on the red carpet and pulled like the hottest females that I could see. That
Honestly, I really don't even care that you can dance.
Right.
Yeah.
So Goon the Kid, man.
Yeah.
You know, the record, you know, it was straight. It had some potential. I like the beat. I feel like it could go somewhere, but it just, you know,
Mix it up.
you know, the mix, and it just needed to grab me just a little bit more. I don't know what it was, but I want to hear some more of your shit, bro. I know you got some shit going on. I need your Goon. You got it, bro. So I want to hear some more. I know you got some shit up on your sleeve, bro. Let's keep it moving real quick. No, keep pushing. Do y'all mind if we keep pushing?
No.
Yo, Goon the Kid, hit me up on the gram. I am Kasim.
Yeah, Goon, bro. We fucking with you, Goon. You already know what time it is, man.
I don't know. You're looking for me.
Yeah, so look at the next record we finna play is by that boy Titus Ryder.
Hey.
Oh, is this the song?
Shout out to nigga Titus.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I fuck with this.
They
No.
blowing this shit up trying to get this song played.
Titus know how to spam them, man.
Titus, we love you. Tell your wife you're gonna have lots of
to do a
groupies.
video for, please.
This record right here
I was
is
talking about it last week.
produced and featuring yours truly. If you need a hook, I got you, man. This is a testament to it. If you want some fire hooks, come fuck with me. I got you on them stupid ass, crazy sounding hooks, man. I got you, man. So this joint right here is called Baddie, featuring me, Alex Wealth, Tru Wealth. You know what I'm saying? The repetition. Yeah. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
I came up on a baddie. She chose in the club like a caddy. Roll the exotic up by the Grammy. Everything we do is lavish. I just came up on a baddie. She chose in the club like a caddy. Roll the exotic up by the Grammy. Everything we do is lavish. She can live, maybe I should relish this. Maybe it's his jealousness. Regardless, I feel fabulous. I can dig her fucking savages. Find nothing except the lavishness. Stop by to get us some soulfish. Later, just wanna wreck her cleavage. This liquor, no, it ain't bigger than dark liquor, you better be cautious. Get you back to my nava. That's how you roll up to a batter. Yeah, I'm Asian, but I feel a Maggie. I came up like I sipped on some caffeine. We ain't talking about change, that won't grab me. Catch me rolling fat is with my baddie. Hey!
Yeah, I like that. Hey, I like that. Like, okay. Titus be riding, man.
What you think of that, man? DJ London.
And that was Titus' best song to me, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, definitely.
That nigga getting better. I love that nigga hustle, man. That nigga never give up, man. Bro, I got the utmost respect for that dude right there, man. For real. That shit should drop it to me. That mixing was on point. I guess it's your mixing because that shit was on fire. You know what I'm saying?
You made the hook too, right?
Yeah, I was him on the hook too. That shit. That shit was
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Exotic up on the Grammy.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit is for real. No, okay. Shouts out to Titus, man, because he's like the first artist from What the Is Radio that has worked with me, so I have so much love for him already. But no, that song, like, I feel like, come on, right? Send me that shit, man. Don't play.
Send it.
For me, it's a stop.
What?
Me personally, I mean, I'm an artist, so like, I like perfection, and even if it's not perfection, as close as perfection as can get. But I think that you need to redo the verse, because for someone who's listening to you for the first time, I'm not like them. You know, they kind of grew with you, so I haven't heard any songs from you before. So for me, it's like, you know, I heard a few bars that just, I was riding with you, and it kind of was just like a car stopping, like, and I was just like, damn, wait, what? And then I was like, okay, and went back in, and then you kind of, so I think you and Tru should maybe help you with it a little bit, and just getting the cadence right and on time, and just having it ride the beat the right way. That's all. And then, you know what I'm saying, and then I would drop it.
Just a little sauce.
Well, you know, I always like to debate with Kasim. Yeah. But I actually like the way he was off cadence. I like that. I like the way he was off, especially when he do that little bad, the baddie part in at the end of the verse, I was like, like that was it. Like it was okay that Tru cut the rest of the track because the way he ended his verse was so dope to me. I really, really, really liked that because when he got off, he was actually in the cadence because he was kind of sort of telling the story. It was it was chronological. It wasn't chronological. If you listen to his verse, it wasn't chronological. He was telling you something. Like you needed to listen to it. He was telling you how he got the baddie, how he came up on her, why she was the one. Like you gotta pay attention to the words. And that was fire to me. I like that.
True shit. I honestly shout out to my boy Titus, that's my dog. You know, I've been here since Titus' first record, so you have to understand Titus as an artist first of all. And like he said, this is your first time really hearing him. But if you go back and look at the other shows, you'll see from the little pea in the pod to the flower that's blossomed. And I've critiqued this man's music. This man says music continuously. Like, he never gave up. I've grown him on a lot of certain things. Tru's grown him on a lot of things. And he just developed into this flower, and he has his own sound, his own unique way of delivering what he wants to get across to you. And sometimes it's funny, but it's funny good because you still hold on to it. You see what I'm saying? And when that happens, that means obviously he's getting the job done because it resonates with you know what I'm saying, within you. So shout out to Titus, man. I like the record. I heard the record like last week. So when you finished it, you sent it to me, and you know shit was dope. So. Yeah, man. To me, it's a drop it because that.
Mickey, did we hear from you already?
No.
Okay, Mickey, what do you think?
The thing with Titus, we already like came up with your own classification of genre, pop.
Hip hop.
I'm like, I know, pop did not sound right. Okay.
She fucked that all the way.
I'm like, what the shit is that called? I did fuck that shit up. But no, so I definitely, first of all, I respect everything that you've gone through, and I compare you to something. I'm not talking about sound. I'm not talking about, but I mean, just the way that you're working your music is more like, you know, like you got your Chili Peppers, and you got your like, the girl that sings like, damn, right now I can't think of it. But you're definitely more like if you're from Atlanta, you understand like a 99.7.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely where you're at. And I so respect you for like taking shit and like reworking it and rethinking it, being like, okay, like I'm an artist. I know I wear my feelings on my shoulder, but I'm gonna like rework this. Let me just step back for a moment and think about this. If I'm a listener, if I'm a radio station, and you take our information and then you send it to Tru, you know what? We're not being like whack. Like you don't have to like send it to Tru. Just send it to Tru. Right. But I mean, just get somebody professionally to work on it. But that shit dope. To me, that's one of his best songs.
Yeah. Right, so everybody who's on the Instagram, real quick, everybody who's on the Instagram, go to Wealthy Ears Radio on YouTube because, that shit about to die. Yeah, that one already died already, so yeah, it's over with for the Wealthy. My joint is, we still got some time on that.
Oh.
But, alright, so the next record we're finna play, and shout out to my boy Titus Wright, you know I love you, we appreciate you, man. So this joint is called Candy by Candy. It's called Foreign.
Foreign by Candy Ray.
Okay.
Boom. It's called Foreign by Candy Ray. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. And let's go.
Keep it real. Don't stop it. Let him go
it till you let no cap. And if a bitch won't slow, it's a rap. Cause I don't got no friends, little bitch. Must I say it again? Damn right, I ain't got no friends. I hold my own way. That's a fact. And the niggas all cap, no rap. I hit my partner this and my partner that. Somebody go and get the strap. Hit ride ass nigga. Say his name Q. He ain't never pull a trigger. First 48, heard he told us some nigga. He the type of nigga that be living his best life. I mean his best life, cause he ain't really living. To the same text out the multiple women. Pull up in the Hemi, no lease, cause it's rented. Just last week, till your homeboy in it. Whole hood know, cause the windows ain't tinted. Beef on this missing, just play your position. I'm getting to the money, I'm running the scrimmage. All I keep hearing is block. You ain't talking money, I'm toning you out, bitch. These hoes ain't talking about nothing.
Bitch, fuck you, man.
Everybody wanna get on me for using that word. She used it too.
That's my word.
Okay,
Y'all know my cousin too short. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good? Oh, that shit was savage as a motherfucker, guy.
Damn, you wasn't supposed to. Yeah, you was.
I ain't know. I ain't know, but that shit was fire. I was fucking with it. It's just I wouldn't double the vocals. That's about it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was all about it.
I need that.
I was
Shoot that one off.
But yeah. Other than that, that shit was good.
I mean, that shit was turn. I just think you should have shortened up the intro.
That too.
That too. Like you had to brought it in like 2 more bars.
Y'all give me the feedback. I'm gonna drop my own knowledge. I want the feedback. Like I welcome that. That's what we here for. So that's what I'm here for.
Like if you had pull that shit back like 2 more bars, it would have came in right on time. Like you got the intro, boom, boom, then you grab them all of a sudden. They gonna turn. It gonna come on, turn. You see what I'm saying? Cause the hook turn. You feel me? But other than that.
I just want to.
Okay, so this is the only thing that I say. Just like what they said, like, you know, just come in a little bit earlier, and also just go a little bit harder. Like, if you would have went a little bit harder in the beginning part, like towards the end, before you like got to, you was going hard, and I was feeling it like more. Like I felt like your energy picked up. But like in the beginning, it was like I don't know what it was. Like it didn't grab me at first, but like towards the end it did. So I was really like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that was it. Maybe that. I love it. I love it.
What it do? It's wealthy.
Oh man. Well, before they call back real quick, can I go?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I definitely. Oh man. To me, this is like one of those perfect scenarios. Ew, I gotta see your ass next week, so don't be mad at me.
No, because you know I love you.
You know I love you. In my eyes, you can do no wrong. So this has nothing to do with you.
Right.
As an artist, it has nothing to do with you. I just feel like your mixer and if it had like mastering, like that's where the magic happens. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it really pulls out like a good engineer or masterer. I don't know who's got their phone on, but it's reverbing. Oh, you can get it.
Okay.
I'm good.
What?
No, everybody know where I'm going. Okay. Well, where I was going. Let it ring. Let it ring.
What's the number? 47. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, we got it. What it do? Wealthy Ears Radio. What's happening? Where you from? And what did you think about this song? That last song. Who are you?
What?
Hey, what's going on? This is Jared. Jared, go by Ron Cabana. But yeah, I think it's hard. I do agree. You should drop a couple 2 bars on the intro. But yeah, I think it was hard.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So, what songs did you want to hear?
Well, actually, I wanted to see if y'all can rock with my single, Dumb. It's about Ryan Cabana.
Ryan Cabana. Okay. I see it. I got you right here. Hey, I appreciate you, broski. So look at everybody go.
No problem.
Hell yeah, man. Everybody go ahead and follow Ryan Cabana right now. It's Ryan RyanCabana _ Write them now. Yeah. So the next y'all. And follow Candy right now.
Yes.
What's
Go ahead, follow me at She Pretty Dope _ y'all already know.
Are we giving shout outs to ourselves?
She Pretty Dope, cause actually you are about
no,
to
nigga, you didn't already.
I'm getting ready to come out. I appreciate all the positive feedback on my song. That was my purpose for submitting it. That's just a perfect example when you spend your money on an engineer and they don't do everything you tell them to. But don't ever be scared to keep going because I'm not going to stop from there, y'all.
Definitely.
You better not stop.
Definitely.
Alright,
We're gonna have issues if you stop.
Alright, so, like I said, Ryan Cabana. Dome. Let us know what you think of this. Drop it a shot.
Stop it.
Let's go.
This nigga Kodak on me. Look at me now. Couple of losses, but I count lessons. Flow in the Dodger amounts. Came from the mud, weathered the flood. Ain't been a sucker for doubt. Only been me in the bag. Never been suckers allowed. 1 in a million, really divided, boy. You gotta check the account. Left with the playing field, had it in the eyes and say looking out. You cannot block my shine. Can't be dead like blind. One false move, lights out. One head quit back out. Only with family and God. Blood, sweat, tears, I wear my t-shirt. Told my man, but got to be burned. 10 toes down and hung to my world. Can't let falls deep in my blood. Ain't this far, no touching, just love it. Put it on black, I bet that I love it. I back step like that, I just walk. All of a sudden I had an epiphany. Came back to class with heavily. Stick to the man, trust in the plan. Watch it perform the symmetry. Rest of the fall and mix up it all. I got it right back in the spaghetti. Bounce back like Jamaican wine. Poop, God, look at what you did. Now we focus, got reloaded. Crunching the numbers, I figure my purpose. Put them on notice.
That shit slap.
Yeah.
That shit slap.
What you think, man?
I just turned up the vocals a little.
Just a smidge.
Just little. You know what I'm talking about? But that shit, hey, I knew he was comfortable selling that shit. He knew he was about to get a job. That shit was fire. He knew it. He knew it. That shit was hard. He knew that shit, bro. That shit was hard. Beat, the flow, dimmer that down, you know what I mean? That shit was fire.
Ryan Cabana _.
Shout out to Ryan Cabana. Hey, follow me, DJ London official _ for real. That shit was fire.
You niggas with your underscores after your names and shit.
I didn't take that shit
It was
out.
because the first person had got on.
Right.
So you gotta add that second.
Fuck you, man.
Mickey.
I don't want to. I don't want to go on this one.
Okay.
What?
Okay, okay. I would say definitely drop it. That shit was hitting in every way. Everybody on my live forever 100. I think, did you send me some stuff? I don't know if you did, but you need to call in. But yeah, no, he said inspired, drop it, everything. Like,
yeah, it was a dope record. Definitely a dope record. I appreciate everything about it. Definitely a drop it for me, man. Keep going, man. Hit me up, man. Let's do something. Bang. Let's go. Neuro.
Hell yeah, man. So, yeah, I can dig it. I mean, for me, yeah, I liked it. What I would say, this is what I would say. It actually sounded loud. It was like loud. It was probably one of the loudest records. But I don't think it was mastered. So what it felt like was the beat was real live. This is so how London said turn the vocals up. What I would actually say is to turn the beat down.
Yeah.
And let it master.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Wasn't mixed well.
Right, so that it has that, because then it'll put it in the pocket where it needs to be. Turn that beat down, and then get the vocals. You know, the vocals is already straight.
Yeah.
In a way, the vocals.
Was clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you turn that beat down and get it mastered, and then it'll be in that pocket where it really supposed to be. At, you feel me? That's what I. That's in my case.
Yeah, I feel.
But oh, Mickey, you first.
No, I did
now you
go.
want to go.
Okay,
go ahead.
this is me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the thing to me. It's just like, I would love us to get to a point where this is drop it or stop it. So drop it means we're not dropping it in somebody's basement. Like, we're dropping it on radio.
Or any other platform. Like, you know,
no, I mean, whether good point, Wayne. Like, whether it be like Broadway or, you know, like we're gonna like move it on to like somebody that deals with like sports games on video games, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But the thing is like the mastering should already be done, bitch. And I say that in all loving terms. When I say bitch, like, I'm saying that in loving terms, but come on now. You guys, if you're submitting something to a radio or a label,
yes, somebody,
and you want some money off this shit, that means you gotta put some money into this bitch.
Takes
Man.
money to make
Point
money.
well taken.
I'm done.
It takes money to
So,
make money.
the next record we finna play. Look, Angel said he fell asleep.
Oh, on my speech?
Yeah.
No, Angel.
But that's funny.
You fell asleep on their speech, it's not mine.
We played your song already.
Angel, come on now.
Unless he's saying he fell asleep, he doesn't realize he played the song. But he said he fell asleep on your
Angel, you definitely, if you fell asleep on me, you definitely aren't getting played on Midlight.
Oh.
We're blocking you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So
Can I
next
say
record.
something real quick?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Live Forever. He's about. Actually, I'm about to do a promo video for his song. This song. Okay. So y'all stay tuned.
Okay.
I'm dropping this song. It's gonna be so dope.
For
I
which
swear
one?
to God. This song.
The one coming up?
Yes.
Don't
Okay.
say much.
Yes.
Got
This
you.
shit blow me hard too.
For real.
Oh my God.
Is it live forever or is it live forever?
Live forever. Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah.
live. It's live forever, not live forever. Live forever.
It could have been live forever.
No, live forever.
I was thinking it was live
I
forever.
mean,
Still live forever
the
100.
common sense tell you it's live forever.
Live
But I'm just saying, it could
It
have
could
been
be
live
you
forever.
live here.
It could. It verse said turn for life.
This nigga put the word.
It's the one thing about life.
Living, like living.
Live.
He said living. Live,
You said
like
living?
living.
Okay.
So
Live
live
forever.
forever.
100.
I'm just saying it could have been. I didn't say it wasn't.
That's
It
what
could have
us
been.
females say is live forever.
No, she said live.
Yeah.
No, he said live. We said
No,
live.
she said it at first. I said it could have been. I was just saying.
That's
I
a
said
lie?
live.
Yeah, I was just saying she couldn't.
I think
Whatever.
when I first
Females
said it,
are
I was
always
taking
right.
up for her.
Females are always right. We said live. Live
Okay.
forever.
So boom.
Okay.
Live forever 100.
100.
I don't say much. Let us know what you think it is. Drop it or stop it. Let's know.
Yeah.
It's females.
I got you.
I don't know.
That cleared it up right there. He said live.
You look like you barely can survive, so I ain't say much. If I ever got back with them pies, then I won't say much. Nowadays they think it's cool to lie, so I don't say much. I see so much with the naked eye, but I don't say much now. You look like you barely can survive, so I ain't say much now. If I ever got back with them pies, then I won't say much now. Nowadays they think it's cool to lie, so I don't say much now. I see so much with the naked eye, but I don't say much now. I just walked inside the house, I'm staring, I ain't say much. She holding her face, and when I asked her, she ain't say much. I just figured out the situation, I ain't say much. Then I rolled up with my hoodie on, and I ain't say much. I just got a bustin' in your hood, hope you don't say much. I just went along cause I know me and I won't say much. I can hold my own, I'm from a street that never say much. I missed all my homies' funerals, I couldn't say much. She just told me that she really love me, I ain't say much. Then she asked me, do I really trust her, I ain't say much. Then I reached my hand to try to touch her, she ain't say much. Why I break her heart, now I'm the reason she don't say much. Damn, you look like you barely can survive, so I ain't say much. If I ever got...
I actually like that concept.
I like that. I think it has potential. I think it has potential. I think he needs to switch the.
Damn.
Hold on,
He said
hold
too
on.
much though.
I think he needs to put a rapper on the. Somebody else on the hood. Put somebody else on the hood. Put somebody else. Put somebody else on the hood. And then I think when you start yelling and screaming, I think you should just keep like how you was like. I don't say much. And you should put a drop on the third bar. I think it was. And I think it was the third one. But yeah, you should put a drop on the third one.
I could dig it. No, I wanted to hit with. London.
London.
Talk about something.
I mean, I like the concept. I like where it was going and shit. I mean, the song called I don't say much, but he was saying too much to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That nigga said say much ahead of times. He could have changed it up a little, you know.
add a finesse to it, you know what I'm saying? Finesse to it, you know what I'm saying? Sauce it up a little, but I mean, he just kept going to say much.
Too much.
Yeah, it was too much.
He didn't say anything.
That's what I'm saying. He
didn't say anything.
He didn't say much. I know that nigga ain't switching.
He said say much.
I know he ain't switching.
I just don't think he said anything that like. I don't know, man. I just did not like that record.
Know what I'm saying?
Like,
and
I'm not even trying to be funny
yeah.
Like, the production on this shit was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was mixed. It was great. I loved the production, but I just really feel like it was that beat did not need that song like that. This scratch it.
It's enough for you.
Yeah, just scratch it and do something different with it because I think you gonna do the beat injustice if you don't, and you gonna do that production and injustice. So I just feel like that. Come up with a better concept. If you're gonna use say much, don't say that so much, and then like really.
It might have been Rainfall because she hyped it.
Give me some shit.
First of all, no, how they do me? No, they not even gonna do me like that. No, Mickey.
I just feel like I don't know where this reverb is coming from tonight, and it's like annoying because I don't like to hear my voice. I don't like to hear my voice. It's so obnoxious. No, I own it. I know my voice is obnoxious, okay? I have no problem with acknowledging that.
Straight up.
Look, I'm just here, okay? I know I'm obnoxious. The thing is this, say much, no say much. Drop it.
Okay. So, we're gonna take a caller real quick. Caller, what it do, where you from, who are you, and what you think of that last record?
Man, that was cool track, man. It's the hype on that, so he was just saying, like, we can't take much, like, everybody be quiet. Everybody you want to say, everybody not want to take too much, you know what I'm saying? But I can't really take too much on the TV that either, you know?
Yo, why everybody got puns about saying? Oh, it's crazy. Yo, I had you already pulled up too. That's crazy. Energy's everything.
That's him too.
Yo, they say energy's real.
Wow.
Energy's really real.
He right up. He just joined back up too.
I had him already pulled up. Energy's real.
Wow. That's crazy.
Rollie on my wrist, right?
Huh?
You wanted to hear Rollie on my wrist, didn't it?
I bet it can hear you.
Rollie on my wrist, that what you wanted?
Yeah, Rollie on my wrist, yeah, that's my new shit.
I told you I had him pulled up.
Bet.
So, shout out to
Cotton Beach.
we got you, man. Look, where can they find you at real quick if you can hear that?
Cotton Beach.
Well, everything is like I'm gonna put that on main streams right now on platforms. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be able to find it on iTunes, everywhere, SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there. I'm just gonna give everybody a few takes. You know what I'm saying? To drop it or stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think of that new track right there. You know what I'm saying? Rollie on my wrist.
Hell yeah, I got you, man. Alright, so shout out to the boy Street Certified, and go ahead and follow that boy Street Certified right damn now. Oh yeah, let me just say this too. Shout out to Live Forever 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with you. I've been seeing him rocking. He's another Drop It Stop It legend.
Yeah,
Look, Street Certified is a Drop It Stop It legend, but also Live Forever 100 is a definite Drop It Stop It legend. Just like Titus Wright, just like JBM Nova. Shout out to all the people who've been rocking with us since for fucking ever. Man, we are fucking with you, and like I said, on May the 3rd, bro, if y'all can come out, bro, it would be amazing to have all our legends in one room.
Pull up.
Like, I don't even know how
over, bro. Trying to get signed and shit. Look, trying to get signed. Fuck wrong with them, bro. Hey, you talking about? So look,
I think they might make me cry, and I don't cry that easily.
They might make you cry. I think they might, if you, especially on your birthday too.
And
come
my birthday party, my baby.
Bro, bro, this shit gonna be crazy, man. So like I said, Rollie on my wrist by the boy Street Certified. Let us know what you think it is. Oh yeah. Drop it, stop it.
Oh.
Let's go.
Jay Prince said he's gonna do a mixtape.
Like you really serious about this shit. You're like,
Hadouken. You know what I'm talking about?
Jay Prince said he'll come
I need a rollie on my wrist, yeah. On my wrist, yeah. On my wrist, yeah. Hey, I need a rollie on my wrist. On my wrist. On my wrist. Hey, I need a rollie on my wrist, yeah. On my wrist, yeah. On my wrist, yeah. Hey, I need a rollie on my wrist. On my wrist. Let's go. When a nigga fucked up, they ain't got time for you. You put that rollie on your wrist, they'll make time for you. Material things brings wonders and dreams. Shaking back on that bitch that never see what you need. You know? Bitch, I can't ease the pain. Bitch, I can't ease the pain. Do easy things. I give me some money, it might ease the pain. I give me a rollie, it might freeze the pain. I hit the road so I can see some things. Being broke got me insane. Now nigga out here really going ape shit. Ain't no more asking for it. Bitch, I'm about to take shit. A rollie, nigga. A bust down. I showed that bitch that watch, now she a bust down. I need a rollie on my wrist, yeah. On my wrist, yeah. Hey, I need a rollie on my wrist.
I can dig it, man.
Yeah, I definitely can.
There's pain music, right? And then there's hunger music, which is actually just as deep.
That's dope.
So like, I think of that song in a different way. Like it's not as he's just, you know, being materialistic.
Yeah.
What I hear is the hunger and what he's saying, bro.
Yeah.
I felt that shit, bro.
Like he tell you like that, it's about time I accomplish some shit, then I can go do what I want to do. All the hard work I done put in, you know what I'm saying? All the years I done goddamn slaved over this shit, you know what I'm saying? I done put all that work in, nigga, I need to roll it, nigga.
Right.
It's about time, nigga, right now. Fuck that shit. If I can't get it right now, and he probably, when he said what he said, he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He gonna take it. I don't think he talking about robbing nobody. I think he talking about he finna take his dream. Like, he finna, hey, bro, hey, you gotta give him my respect right now. If you ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take that shit, nigga. For real.
I think he might be talking about robbing somebody.
I felt that.
That's hilarious.
She said, he might be robbing for real.
That's hilarious, but was that a drop in?
I felt it.
Aside from the robbing shit.
I still was like, what shit? Robbing niggas.
Hey, he was talking about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got it Rolex, motherfuckers look at him different. I remember when I was 18, that nigga had a Rolex Yak Master on my motherfucking wrist. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Niggas was looking at me different, so I felt that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and really quick, like, success can be different to different people. You know, it can be a Rolex to one person. It can be like a car to another person.
Right.
It
He
can
wasn't
be
even talking
like
about
relationships to another person.
Right.
So that's what I think is dope,
Right.
is that you can take that word and like the song was so dope is that you can transition it. To me, like, it's about money. I don't care if I buy a Rollie. I don't care if I like take that money.
He wasn't even
stack
talking
it.
about, he wasn't talking about material. He was just talking about the brand. He talking about the wealth.
What he wanted
That
to
shit.
do.
Yeah, that
That was
shit.
a metaphor for
Like,
That
yeah,
shit for
it
real.
wasn't even about a Rollie. Like, it was about
Yes.
like it was about him struggling and shit and coming up to the point where it's like, yo, I remember I used to be broke or whatever. Like, I'm trying to now I'm trying to get my Rollie. Like,
Right.
You talking about? So man, shout out to all our Drop It and Stop It legends, everybody who's been rocking with us for fucking ever, man. We appreciate you, man. We got another Drop It and Stop It legend right now, and we see you. Everybody fucking telling us to play this joint, so we gonna play it. Look, this is by that boy Hollow Gang underscore Bug. Go ahead and follow this nigga right there. Now, go follow him right there now. Hollow Gang underscore Bug. My boy Hollow Gang Bug, man. This joint's already on all major platforms, man. This song aired on Power 92, you know what I'm saying, last night.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we, you know what I'm saying? So look, we the second to get
Bug.
the shit. Look. So
We
we
the
the
second to get it.
See, that's why, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to send that shit already last week.
I ain't gonna lie, Bud did send it to me, but we didn't get to it.
Oh, okay, oh wow.
And so I ain't gonna lie, he did send it. He been DMing me for like the last 3 weeks.
Damn,
But we didn't get to him though. We were trying to get to everybody, but we didn't get to him. So We got you this week though, dude.
I still feel You should have told them nobody can play this but with ears ready.
Man, look, so we missed 11-11, so we still gonna make a wish. It's 11-12. Make a wish.
Close enough.
Wakanda.
Okay, boom. So look at. Alright, so the next record is like I said, Hollow Gang Bug. Man. This joint right here is called King of the Streets. Let us know what you think of this. Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
I came in this game, dog, and I've been killing this shit. Somebody better try and stop me now. I'm the king of the streets, nigga. Bitch, I'm the king of the streets. I make certified street bangers, niggas know with it, big hands in my section. Tell you I ain't never seen me pop clutch, get grinding. Nigga push it to the limit, no emblems on the whip, chrome lips, window city. I'm 6'3", 285. Who really want it with me? 6 speed, tooling the ride. Ain't no one on it with me. See, I'ma be your problem, fuck being old. You put my back against the wall, so now I'm nothing but trouble. Y'all ain't even up ahead of my dogs. How the fuck you gon' try and charge me for a verse? And bitch, I'm better than y'all. There I said it and I mean it, oh God. Play me pussy, I'ma send it to heavens with the man in the squad. I'm something serious, even vicious, but hold the applause. You on your periods, act like bitches and fall for the law. On that pyramid, this is business, I vote for the squad. Earn stripes in this battlefield, I show you my scars, my nigga.
I've been on the grind and I'm working for phones. Always in the streets, cause I ain't never home. The scene is concrete, but to me it's a throne. Every he who is the crown, I bless a child and all his own. Yeah, I'm the king of the streets. Yeah, I'm the king of the streets, though. I'm the king of the streets. King of the streets. King of the streets. Hey, yo, I'm sick with it.
Okay, so Mickey, you said you wanted to go first, so let's hear what you had to say.
Well, no. I mean, mine was kind of superficial because it's like when he's talking about being 6'3",
85.
She like that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that man married and drive truck.
Look at it, look at it.
No, come.
Why you cock blocking? Fame.
Like, cop blocking, I'm just saying.
That man married that man married, got 2 kids.
Truck
That's
driver.
truck driver. He's
Truck
taking
driver.
Nah, but hey, listen, Bug my dog. I'm trying to say up. Look, Bug my dog. You know what I'm saying? We done been through this before with Bug. Dog. You know what we got?
Bug might want to drive his truck all the way down here on May the 3rd and get his ass up there through here.
Come
You feel me?
Come on.
Like,
Yo,
look, she
and
talking
the
about.
thing is, like, I'm not trying to get, like, look, I don't lose no fight. So if you bring your wife with you, like,
Oh, all the smoke. All the smoke. All the smoke.
Anyways.
Oh, man. I'm trying to take these headphones off. Oh,
So what you think of this song, though?
Anyways, it's a dropper for me. Like, I don't know. Like it just the words that it's not. I'm gonna say it, like the packaging is not prestige. The beat is not like, oh my god, it's so hard. Like the 808s, because you guys know me. Like I love a beat that just like has hard beat for real for days. But I like his swag and I like the junkie driving. No, I don't. I've never seen her drive.
So follow the boy Hollow Gang _gang on Instagram right there now. Drop it or stop it, legend, man. You know how we do, man.
Hollow Gang Bug.
What is everybody else
Somebody
think?
just told me that they submitted their peep data online.
You got
what does everybody else think about this song? Rain, what do you think about this song?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I was feeling it. It took a little minute for me to get into it though. I ain't even gonna lie.
I got one thing to say about the song that caught you off. There was one note in the hook, like one, literally one note, just one. It was as off as a mom.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I know
you heard that shit. You heard that shit. I caught that shit like a motherfucker. Everybody
we
caught
looked
that
at each other at the same time.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nothing else. Just one motherfucking no.
Yeah.
No, it was
just
all.
one.
Okay,
It
well,
fucked
I
it up.
must have caught on to it after that, cause.
But everything else was perfect. The mix, beat, fire. That one no. It was one word. It was literally just one, and fucked it up.
Don't go.
Real talk.
Yeah,
So
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he right about that. It was just that one note.
That one note. I
Everything
heard that
else
shit.
would have been on point by now.
Oh God.
But it was just that one little
Alright,
note.
so who else we gonna play, man? I'm gonna play
that
a couple
DJ on the beach.
A couple more joints.
P. Gutter had dropped.
Yeah, P. Gutter line, man. What he said?
He said it's called Drop It.
Drop It.
It's actually called Drop It. P. Gutter.
Oh, he trying to drop it for real.
He
It's
really
called
trying to
Drop
get
It.
some
That
shit.
nigga trying to drop some shit for real. Come on, let's not fucking.
Okay. And I don't see it.
Oh. No.
What'd you say, P. Gutter?
P. Dot. P. Dot Gutter. P. Dot Gutter.
And that didn't work.
Oh damn! It's called Drop It.
Try that beat
Well,
one
P.
time.
Gutter line, somebody on my shit too.
Play that DJ London beat one time, guys.
Alright, so.
Good job, that treasure.
Okay, so here we go. So, next joint we finna play is a beat by that boy, DJ London.
Yeah.
It's called Glaucoma.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know what you think of this. Drop it stuff, and if you need some goddamn beats, go ahead and get with them. DJ London official underscore.
Yeah, that way.
Drop it, stop it. Let's go.
Let's go.
London Production.
I like dark beats. I'm a dark beat.
I love them, bro. That shit. That one. Hey, I don't think go different with that one.
You already know,
yeah.
That shit was right.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man.
Is that a unanimous?
Yeah, shout out to this boy DJ London. Yeah, rocking with that boy DJ London, man.
You did.
Alright, so we got a couple more. I'm gonna play a couple more records, man, because you see what time it is.
JBM
It's
said
11.
he got a whole nother track.
I know we already played that nigga JBM.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to JBM, shout out to Goon the Kid, shout out to everybody, Titus Wright, shout out to fucking Street Certified, shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us. But you know what I got for you though? I got something else for you though. I got this joint called Song 1. Song 1 by Tru.
Ooh, that sounds sexy.
And Boris.
All right, Boris.
Okay. Let us know what you think it is.
Boris?
Drop it or stop it. Let's go.
Okay, Boris.
Every morning finds me moaning. I'm alone and crying the blues. I'm so tired of paying my dues. Everybody knows I'm moaning. Every evening I am moaning. Cause of all the trouble I see. Life's a losing gamble to me. Everybody knows I'm moaning. Lord, I pray many days and nights along with my grief. And I pray, really and truly pray, somebody will come and bring me relief. Every morning finds me moaning. I'm alone and crying the blues. I'm so tired of paying my dues. Everybody knows I'm moaning.
on that. You know what I'm saying? The guitar's on point. Goddamn.
That's straight. That's movie. That's a straight movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
Go ahead first,
in a
Nikki.
movie.
Go ahead first, Nikki.
Really?
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Tyler Perry.
Okay. All right. So this is the thing. I'm gonna try to make this really fast. I'm not trying to be rude. First of all, this song dope as shit. This song dope. The thing is I just really feel like the guitar, the bass, like it's just something. Tru might be able to say it better than me because I'm a vocal engineer. I'm not like a song engineer. There's something missing with the way that it's put together and the way that it's packaged. But your song, your voice is dope. The guitar is dope as shit. It's just like a piece. It's a piece, and I can't say it. I can't say it. I don't know what it is.
When you play guitars like that.
Damn.
When you play guitars like that, that old Memphis, that old Mississippi, that old 1940s, 1920s, that thump. It didn't have a thump, you know what? Like,
but it's got to be relevant to today. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, like, as an engineer,
like, they had a thump.
Listen,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
I'll put it like this. No, I'll just put it like this. A record like that has its own specific lane, right?
Yeah.
So the lane for that may not necessarily be for what we got going here, but that joint.
That's just not.
Yeah, it's radio, different places.
Movie.
Movie.
Movie. Tyler Perry.
Going inside of like I hear that shit inside different stores. Like I feel like I can shop to that.
But I can hear that album.
You need River Tools?
I'll be buying all kinds of shit to that motherfucker.
But
so
no, but I'm not.
I don't stop at Hot Topic.
But honestly, I'm not lying. I could hear that on the album. I'm not saying it's like a radio play song, but I could hear it like a filler, like her voice is dope. It's just
amazing voice.
It's just missing. Like you gotta send it to somebody like him just to like mess with it, just like fool with it, because your voice, insane.
Right. So real quick, let me just say this. I know you want to say something, London. I keep cutting you off. So look, everybody who's still rocking with us, go ahead and hit the fucking subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, we need like a few more subscribers. God damn it, help us get to that goddamn 1,000. Goddamn, we 1,000 with you. Help us get to that 1,000.
You know, YouTube already YouTube already said we're the new.
Yeah, they got us up next to the goddamn.
We didn't say this shit.
You feel me? So look, and then if you like the video and you like what we doing, man, you like what we got going, what we got to offer, and how we fucking with y'all, man, go ahead and hit the like on this shit. Hit the like, fuck with us. If you didn't like it and you couldn't stand the fact that we was playing all kinds of other people's music and we wasn't fucking with the shit, hit the dislike button. But either way, fuck with it at some point. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what? I am the boy Tru Wealth. I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Go ahead and follow me right down now on Instagram. It's I am Tru Wealth. I am TRU. Not the nigga with the E. You feel me? Go ahead and follow the boy Fame De Niro right down now.
That's your boy Fight. FAME _ De Niro, DENIRO. And then you can also follow me also at Wealthy Ears De Niro as well. Get that shit jumped up.
Y'all can go follow me, Rain _shine. It's RAYNE _shine. I've been hitting a lot of y'all up for music. I really want some females for promo. I'm doing a lot of videos, you guys, so I need the music behind it, okay? And also behind my lives as well, so y'all hit me up.
Absolutely. Mr. Kasim, now you can actually go ahead and do all your drops and shit.
He's like, I already did all that.
Stand up so they can see. No, they can't. There you go. Now they can see.
DM me at, or not DM me, follow me, sorry, at I am Kasim, IAMKAASIM. And if I told you to DM me. If I didn't tell you that, don't do it.
Follow him, don't DM him. Just follow him. If he didn't tell you to DM him, don't DM him.
So, Mickey S.
Don't listen to his ass. You know he wants you to DM him. Okay. So no. Anyways, this Mickey's Vision, MICKEYS Vision. If you need, don't please, I'm not trying to be rude. Don't hit me up no more about artist management. Like I'm like, please don't do that. Like, no, it's like my roster is filled. Like I'm just saying, I don't have time for, like, I'm just being honest. But artist development consulting, hey, if you just, I was gonna say something really ratchet. I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead, be ratchet.
Be ratchet.
For
She
real.
said you look good. Humor.
Hey man, yes, it's DJ London official. DJ London official _ on Instagram, YouTube, Google, whatever the fuck you wanna do. DJ London, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me for beats and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say something about that last record. I felt like it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a personal guitarist, and it sounded like my guitarist because he got a lot of jazz and blues influence. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it all come from.
It just needs it needs a drop to that bitch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It was missing that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it just needs some work. No, matter of fact, no, I'll take it back. I'll stop it, but you just need to work on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then then it'll be a drop.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this is what I
What's going on?
You know, he really know how to drop the mic.
For
He
real,
say some shit.
seriously.
When he just breathe. He just breathe, and it's like drop mic.
A real drop mic.
It's
No,
really a drop.
Peeking. So I want to say this real quick. So everybody who hasn't, look, if we didn't get the chance to play your music, we went so goddamn far over. That's the reason why we didn't play it. So Peezy Miles, yes, we did see you. Yes, I fuck with you and I appreciate you. Shout out to the boy Peezy Miles. Go ahead and follow him.
I got his shoe back.
Damn now. Follow Peezy Miles right now, and you will be the first person we play next week. You see how far over? Like I can't like keep keeping these niggas over. You know what I'm saying? These niggas hungry and they tired and shit. But look, at one thing I will say though is, if you can and will be in the Atlanta area on May the 3rd, come your ass down here because the first drop of the Stop It Showcase is gonna be so fucking lit, bro. We appreciate you guys, and we know we love you. You know we love all of y'all from the bottom of our hearts, man. And like I said, it's gonna be Mickey's birthday celebration. It's gonna be DJ London's birthday
I don't be on the
celebration.
ones tools, goddamn.
And DJ London will be DJing that night.
Fuck
the
you.
shit is gonna be crazy.
And can I say this? Like, if people always talking about, oh my God, you guys are so lit all the time. Y'all think we're lit here? Watch us.
In person?
Watch us in the club. You done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I might give y'all a special treat that night though.
But it's gonna be a lot of dope
I'm
performances.
even curious.
Look, like I
I'm
said,
even curious.
if you want to perform, go ahead and hit my DM. We will get you on the slot. There will be a small registration fee, but you will be able to perform. This shit's gonna be crazy. This shit's gonna be lit.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna have a
We got so
great
many
time.
no name no
name,
not no name.
big name.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we got
No,
some special
I
guests
am
for
so
you
sorry,
who are gonna
no.
be in the building. Absolutely. And like I said, for the artists who are trying to show us their grind, wink wink. We're trying to show us, you know what I'm saying, how much effort they put into to get their shit up through there. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to let us know because we gotta see you perform. That's like one of the biggest things. Is knowing how the fuck you perform. And what better way to see how you perform than in person?
Yeah.
What better way to see how you perform but in person? Right. So make sure you fuck with us on May the 3rd because the shit is gonna be crazy. And make sure you fuck with us next Sunday on Live Life because the shit is gonna be crazy. And make sure you fuck with Peezy Miles because we didn't get a chance to play his goddamn song, but we will. Goddamn it! Next week gonna be the first song we play. I guarantee you. And I appreciate you guys, man. So we're gonna end this shit with this tragedy, man. You know, this is my boy.
Oh yeah, this man, Mr. Alice Well, new single / Tru Wealth, you know, Tru Wealth producer, Alice Well, the artist. And you know, it's called Tragedy, man. We just dropped this shit, you know, all the way out there.
We appreciate y'all, man, and we love you. And next week we're gonna be right back in the same place at the same time, 9 p.m.
Drop it and stop it every single Monday. The other niggas, they just impersonate, but they cannot intimidate. And
Pull that bitch.
And don't let them take your motherfucking money. We do this shit for free. Don't do this shit. Don't let them take your motherfucking money, bro. We do this shit for free. Period.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Tragedy, Fame De Niro, featuring me, Alex Wealth, Tru Wealth. You need some goddamn hooks, some beats. Fuck with me. I got you. Let's go.
Somebody talking about that right now. Fame and I am Tru Wealth on Wealthiest Radio.
If you need some hooks,
every time you come around, it's tragedy. All they calling me your majesty. Every time you come around, it's tragedy. All they calling me your majesty. Pull up for that top, ooh. Shorty know that. Ain't no need to talk, ooh. Hit that alley, ooh. Girl, pet the rock, ooh. That's tragic. Got these feeling shot, run the clock, rest the clock, yeah, I'm not.
What I say?
Call me big. Shorty know that. Ain't no need to talk. Hit that alley, ooh. Girl, pet the rock. That's tragic.
What I say? What I say?
Round the clock. In the middle. Really getting that bad. These niggas on that set. Looking all mad.
Okay.
Frozen rain on my neck. I'm a vet. Taking the check. I just came from a private
island on a private jet.
Monkey see can't do it. I did one or two. Check my measurements.
You can't feel them shoes.
We all on their nerves. Look, feel your move. Ain't no duck in here.
We just killed the room.
Every time we come around the strategy.
I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Next week we got you same place, same time. Let's go.
All they calling me your majesty.
Call me
for that top.
Mama.
Oh, you know that. Ain't no need to talk. Hit that alley, ooh.
Nigga, I pet the rock.
That's tragic. Got these feeling shot.